Let's get started. Hello! That was quick. Good to see you guys. Welcome to the very beginning of early moments. The rare early moments that only you watching on the VOD right now, on the video version of it, or you live right now, are lucky enough to. Who's going to skip back to watch the end? That's insane. Welcome. Good to see you. You're very quiet. Right. Guys, I totally did that on purpose. It was just a great bit. Just a really good bit, to be honest. A great one. Let me get to the tip. Thank you very much, Darksteel. I appreciate the $2 tip. First tip of the stream. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. To get your roommate, do your modding from under the desk, out of sight of the camera, and have your roommate just use a sock puppet that vaguely looks like you to do the entire live camera thing. No, that's so much effort. I just want to make mods, man. I just want to make mods. I didn't miss the dono. I didn't make the dono. I didn't miss it. All right, it's a tip. All right. No, that's so much effort. That would be pretty funny, though. You know, I should probably do a bit. Something similar to that. I had a good bit for a while there, but... well, whatever. Sonic X224 with the 1-5er. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. You said, assuming the weapons and vehicles from the OG Extinction and the other Halo games get added, plus... the big longshore boats, I have something big planned. Well, I'm gonna be... I mean, if your plan requires all of those things to be in, I'm not gonna lie to you, you're gonna be waiting a while, because maybe I will one day get all of those things in, but they are not all hard requirements for Extinction, nor have I ever said that I would do all those things. So I'm not really sure where you're getting your information from, but yeah, some of those things for sure. But definitely not all of those. Some of those I've never even talked about. Skirt! Ah! From all the way over here? Really? That's crazy. Did you guys notice it? Look! Look at that thing! Look at it! Dude, out of nowhere. I didn't even ask him. Okay? JS hits me up in the stream chat channel on Discord and says, hey, look at this thing I made. And he, using his magical 3D modeling powers, conjured up this amazing looking structure. It's so cool. It's so damn cool. I love this thing. It's badass. And I had the red beam to it. Got that classic Extinction red beam. It's so nice, dude. I'm genuinely in love with this thing. It's so cool. So, shout out JS for making such an incredible tower. These are above and beyond my expectations. So there's another person randomly tossing you map geometry. Our battle will be legendary. That's true. JS did admittedly nail the... hold on. Music's a little intense for the stream start. Hold on. Better. JS did admittedly nail the Halo 3 Forerunner art style, like, absolutely to a crazy degree. I think it looks so good. Not much. Oh my god, look at these two guys being all nice to each other. Fight! Fight! Stop appreciating each other's work and having mutual respect! I'm disgusted! I'm kidding. It's really sick, though. Listen, all I'm gonna say, okay? All I'm gonna say is... listen, as a streamer, alright? Part of my job description is being an e-beggar. That's just, you know, I'm just gonna throw that on the table. That said... God, where is this? God, it's so hard to find. If if either of you guys wanted to like make these little platforms in the corner here, I don't even know what they're for. I'm just saying, if you wanted to come up with a creative way of implementing those in your own interpretation of the Halo 3 Forward art style, that would honestly be really nice, because I'm so bad at modeling. That said, I really felt like I learned a lot from looking at these models, JS. I was looking at them in Blender. And I wanted to understand like how you kind of came to model this and like the individual pieces that you used. And I think it's really great. Like seeing the individual bits and bobs that all brought this together, I thought was really cool. So I do feel like I learned from just like seeing the way that you structured this model and the different bits and pieces that make it up. So I'm very grateful for you for making this, and also for me being able to learn from it and hopefully become a better modeler myself from some of these techniques you did. Specifically, these nice bevels that are not really bevels, but just normal maps, and it's so good. Gyarados, thank you for the 3. Appreciate it. Plane or we riot. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Okay. Sure. Yeah, I guess so. Mark my words, Skaboodly's now going to make the entire map just a one-up, Jazz. No, I don't think Skaboodly's making nothing. But I am grateful. I feel bad, dude, because the amazing structures that Skaboodly made for the Reach Extinction, I'm just like, until I go back one day and do Reach Extinction, they're dead. Plane. Guys, please note that this vehicle, this legendary vehicle, the airplane, the plane, I can't add this to the map because it's actually too good. I'm afraid the quality and the art style is just too much. Like, people will see this and be like, why isn't everything else up to this standard? Chris, with the 5er! Thank you! You said I second the plane. Well, there you go. The plane, it's here. What is that? It's the plane. I just worry that people are going to see this vehicle and be like, well, why did Rejected Shotgun put so much effort into this thing, but not into the map and the other vehicles? Because the plane is, like, really nice. Like, the quality is, like, way too high. And so people are probably just, you know, they're going to feel like, holy crap, Rejected just shirked every other part of the mod, and he only made this plane cool. Why did he do that? And I don't know what to tell you guys, honestly. You know, sometimes I put my effort into things like this plane, like the most effort, and then other stuff gets, you know, not as much love. And I gotta apologize. It is what it is. It'd be like that. I feel like it's even indestructible because it's that good. Nothing can hurt it. Anyway. Oh yeah, guys, we still have the Weevil. The Weevil's looking pretty rad. Made this over the past couple streams. This thing looks pretty darn cool. Weevil's still as cool as ever. Just throwing it out there. We still love the Weevil. We stand the Weevil. There's still no Weasel Sentinel. That's true. I do feel like I've neglected the Weasel Sentinel pretty substantially. But look at JS's cool Forerunner Tower, dude. It's so rad. It's so good. The coolest thing I've seen all week. I'll one-up you. Here it is in the sun. Look at that shiny purple glory. My God! It's so good. I love this thing. Halo 3's Covey shaders. God bless. God bless. I love it. Anyway, let's talk about the map, dude. I want to do some cool map stuff today, and I know, alright? I know not everybody likes the map streams, but until I get everything finalized and can finally be rid of these horrible triangular abominations, there's some mapping to be done. Are you the Bungie? I'm the whole... Yeah, that's me. People are like, oh man, Bungie made Halo. When they say that, they mean me. I made Halo. And I did it while I was sleeping, and I woke up, and it was done. What can I say? It was really hard. It was a lot. Yep. Yeah. I just saying any Bungie employees watching. I didn't mean that. Also, I didn't mean that. Did I mention that I did not mean that? Anyways, we gotta make some more like little rock structures here, dude. I gotta be honest with you guys. I know that if I continue on with my approach to these rock structures, eventually this area is gonna be really cool. Like, let me just, wait. Yeah, let me drive a warthog through here. Oh yeah, there's another intro. I didn't delete this. I'm gonna spawn in, not a plane, but a rocket warthog, a super speedy rocket warthog. And I wanna drive through, and I wanna kinda get a feel for what the terrain is like right now, so. You're driving, you get over the bridge, and you're like, okay, time to get to the Covenant base. So you're like driving through here, and you have like multiple options, multiple directions you can go. You can go down that way, not that you want to. You could go over that way, and there's like more terrain and desert, or you can go like straight through here. I'm gonna go this way, just because, I don't know, I could go through like the cave over here. I could make a right turn around this big old rock. I could go through the cave there. You know, the way that I've set up this terrain makes it so you're given a whole bunch of different places to go. You know, I actually haven't gone and checked out this rock here. This cave, I mean. Looks kind of rad. Ooh, the vibes in here. Very good. But anyway, I want to come up with unique pathways and things that I can then go later over and make more interesting visually. But my approach to that has been this. If you look at it from above, it kind of just looks like a series of flat pancake triangle Dorito rocks that are all just kind of all over the place. And it honestly works pretty well. I almost feel like it's a little uninspired, but I think this as a basis is really good for the map. I genuinely believe that. Wait, what is this? Oh. Oh. Skaboodly sent me something cool. Yo. Yo! Wait, this is so sick. Skaboodly. May I? May I? This is badass. I haven't even watched it all. I've just seen the first 20 seconds of it. Can I show this? Oh, dope. Guys. For all of you who have had a severe lack of Reach modded content, dude, what? Have I done something wrong? Why are we at 26 viewers? Is this just a terrible stream? What is going on? Algorithm? Something? This is like the craziest thing. Whatever. We'll keep going. Look at this. This is some bona fide, high quality, skaboodly doodle Halo Reach content. Might be the Olympics going on right now. Oh, I forgot the Olympics were a thing. Anyway. High quality, skaboodly content. Here you go. Oh, the Space Pelican exhaust. I see that. I see that. And then, oh, do it. Do the thing. Yeah. Rising up through the floor. Getting clamped. That's so sick. Paris class frigate, yes, with full modeled interior. It's so cool. And I presume this is like the quote-unquote hangar bay. Yeah. I'm surprised the scale... Oh, I guess the scale is a little troublesome, but that's so sick. And then, does it... Oh, it does. There's rooms back here, too. Dude, this is so cool. Star Wars Battlefront 2 Classic Ship Assault will be a thing one day. I will hold you to that. I will absolutely hold you to it. Whoa, the engines look crazy. That's so cool. Hello, Mr. Shotgun. Hello, Josh. Welcome. The Paris class's belly fin structure is narrower than the Hammerclad. Yeah. No, I'm aware. I mean, I thought the Halo 3 one was also Paris class. Was it not? But I know what you mean. Oh, dude, the ramps go hard. And the warthog air. Oh, dude. Oh, it's so sick. Actually, so sick. Filters a Charon? Oh, I didn't know. This is rad. This is so rad. I absolutely love that. Straight up, Star Wars Battlefront 2 style gameplay is going to be possible thanks to you. That's so amazing. That's so amazing. There's so many parts that I couldn't even see that apparently didn't come through. I mean, even just what was shown looks amazing. It was so cool. A shame the proper scope for frigates is too small for gameplay, but it looks good. Scaled up, yeah, at around like 3x size. I think that's what that is. I'm not sure, but around 3x size is pretty good. I know how heartbroken you are over the Halo TV show being canceled. It's true. It's true. I'm very sad. Very, very sad. It's actually 1.5x? Really? That looks pretty darn good at 1.5x. Okay. Okay. I'm doing Extinction related things. Let's talk about Extinction, you guys. I was playing around earlier, and all I could think to myself was, damn, this would be so much fun to do a playtest of, man. I would be just having such a blast trying out the gameplay of a map of this scale and scope. But unfortunately, it's a little ways out, and huge grass has to take priority before that. But I want to shoot for that, which means releasing huge grass is a big priority, and getting a lot more work on the train done is another big priority, because that's gonna come first. Dottie! Dottie! So excited for the troll. Me too. I have no idea what you're talking about, but me too. Wait, somebody said lifeboat. Somebody said the thing. I heard you. I saw you. You said the thing. Now I have to do it. It must be done. Flawless cinematic gameplay. I'm out still alive. Do not know how, but hey, we did it, guys. We did it, gamers. We landed. Why can I still drive it? I thought this was supposed to have it end up being killed. Skirt, skirt. We did it, fellow gamers. That's me. I'm a fellow gamer. We'll take lifeboat and sacrifice of a plane. Yeah, I'll take add life pod launch bays. It would be interesting to try actually getting a function for them in game. That'd be a lot of fun. I'd like to try that. At least for some shits and giggles. Oh wait, we need to open up high ground. There was something that I was thinking about earlier, which is that I believe there's some extra textures on high ground that I'm not using that would look really good on the map. What was it called? What's high ground's name in the files? I totally forgot. No, Cyberdyne is the pit. Is it Deadlock? I think it's Deadlock. Okay, we're gonna load up. I'm loading up high ground right now. Because I swear there's a material on there that I should be using. Your mom is a high ground? Hey, whoa. Take that back. You take that back right now. Ugh. can't unget you, that's true, but I can get him back. An eye for an eye makes the world go round. Hey, yo! Gyarados boss! Whoa, with a big $30 dues. Thank you very much. Holy hell. That's a huge super chat. I really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Damn. Thank you, thank you. That's 6 fivers and 99 cents. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He said, next Halo game, I'd love to explore some other Halos. I agree with that already. Just off of that, we need more Halo Ring content in the Halo franchise. Especially since some of the other installations have like ocean rocky outcrops, and another one is almost volcanic landscapes. All we got to see is 03 in Halo 4, but never visited. I know, I actually forgot that there was a Halo ring visible in Halo 4. Like, I legit forgot that was the thing. How sad is that? I completely forgot that was even a thing, dude. I want to go back and watch that cutscene, because it's been so long since I played Halo 4. I don't even remember anything other than Didact is a real bad guy. That was all I remember. Genuinely. Didact is scary. It's a weird-ass plant. Okay, this is the texture I was looking for. Grass, dirt, and rock. And the rock blends with the other rock. Dude, I should be using this. I'm not using this material at all. What? It looks good, and it'll be used for, like, the top. Dude, what? I need to be using this immediately. Cortana died and was very sexual with Chief. There was, I would say sexual, sensual, for sure. I'm gonna be honest. The whole Master Chief and Cortana plot, where they get a little steamy there for a second, was not a fan. I like the playful banter between Chief and Cortana and being like, we care about each other. Period. That's it. When Cortana was like touching Chief and was like, I've always wanted to do that. Nah, that's not it. That is not it for me. You have lost me at that point. She should be touching me like that. No, but that did lose me. All right. Let's go and get ourselves right in. Get that material from this right here. We'll save our extinction here. Do I have Deadhead saved? I don't believe I do. Okay, so what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to load up Blender in the background. Just bear with me for like 2 seconds while I get the whole map. Best friends is what should be, nothing more? Yeah, exactly. Like, literally just best friends with, like, some playful banter. Like, I like the girlfriend jokes, you know? Where Cortana in, like, Halo 2, for example, like, he never gets me anything. And it's like, oh, haha, I get it, because, you know, you work together, guy and a girl, very close, etc., etc. But it's like, obviously, she's an AI. Anyway. Okay, I'm having to, like, absolutely dig through my files here right now. Halo 3, data. Okay, here we go. Extracted. Where is this map, and why can't I why can't I find it? Extracted. Data, levels, multi, deadlock, structures. Okay. I found it. False alarm, I found it. Master Chief's suit joinks him off? Yeah. He gets jorked. It's in the books. Clearly you haven't read the books. But why are these two different materials? What is it? We got a ground outer. Oh, it's just deadlock ground outer. Okay, this is like the out of bounds rock. Okay, so what's this? Deadlock cliff? That chat, is this real? Okay, yeah, so the cliff does go up here a bit. And there's like some rocks. I'm gonna steal those rocks. I am gonna steal those rocks. Those are mine now. I will steal those rocks. Congratulations, rocks. On being stolen, that is. Will they? Won't they? Is way more engaging than they are. Exactly. You don't need to give a concrete answer on something like that. It's way more like interesting to just be like, I don't know, maybe, who cares? Because who cares? Oh man, I accidentally moved the whole ass skybox, huh? Whoopsies. Alright, so now that I know the name of this fancy material here, Deadlock Ground Outer, I'm gonna steal it immediately. Because putting in effort is for people who are bad at stealing. Alright, Deadlock Ground Outer. So what I want to use this for, though, is to be able to paint on the tops of these cliff faces and at least have some level of variety. So that's exactly what I'm going to try, keyword try, do. I'm definitely going to have to modify this shader a bit because it's specifically for an out-of-bounds type area, and yeah. We'll see. So give me one sec, blah, 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 maps, extinction, very cool. And then we go here, go grab you. We're going to grab this and also this. And make a new folder. I'm doing all kinds of stuff in the background. Some wacky things. You guys wouldn't believe how absolutely wacky I'm getting right now. Okay. There we go. Got all my folders set up again. The trio. My projects folder, my data folder, and my tags folder. I really ought to get that stuff set up before stream. Add caveman paintings of your cat as an Easter egg, but that's actually such a good idea. Are you kidding me? That's so good. I love that idea. That is one of the best Easter egg ideas I've heard, genuinely. I gotta write that down. Well, you could use the Forerunner Tower on 343 Guilty Spark in Halo 1. What does that look like? I don't know what the Forerunner Tower in Halo 1 on Guilty Spark looks like. Is there even a... I don't remember there being a Forerunner Tower on Guilty Spark, to be honest. Looks like mashed potatoes. Yeah. But in game, it looks better than mashed potatoes, okay? It's not literally mashed potatoes. It's just metaphorically mashed potatoes. Think about it. But view mode doesn't matter, okay? Because we're going to go into it anyway, and we're going to shade it flat. We're going to get rid of the sky. Everybody knows the sky's not real. It's just the dome around the donut-shaped Earth. Make crude caveman paintings of gaming chairs in Easter egg. That's a good one too. Maybe like a gaming chair, a cat, and just they're hidden away in a cave somewhere. Alright, well at the very least here, even though I may lose all of my texturing data, it has been bothering me pretty substantially that there was any amount of ground texture on these cliff faces. It bothered me deeply. I felt like it was a personal attack. I was very offended, triggered immediately. So I'm gonna fix that right now. Boom. The very end of the mission, it's quite cool in my opinion. You might like it. I do wonder how it would look upscaled. You know, it's been a while since I played that mission. I think the last time I did was with Green when we were doing first Halo. And if I'm being totally honest with you, I do not remember there being a Forerunner Tower at all. So I'll have to take a look. Or if you can send me an image, that'd be even better, because it'll be a minute before I look. And along the way, there's a 50-50 shot of me forgetting. Alright. Let's color all of these cliffs while I'm here. Some of them just, like, gained ground textures for no reason at all, which is confusing, but... hey, I don't make the rules, I just get confused by them. Look at that. Look at that. Amazing. Beautiful. Now, realistically, I actually don't want the tops of these to be using the cliff material like I'm doing right now, the brown cliff face, but, you know, be like that sometimes, you know? The words, the great words of Abe Lincoln, he said, it do be like that sometimes, for real. And when he said that, he ate for real, for real. New Foreigner Towers remind me of the Teleferoi. I swear to God, that word, it's like somebody sat down and they're like, I want the most difficult to pronounce word of all time. I want you to be able to read a word, and I want you to, even after sounding it out in your head like 3 times, you're going to struggle to pronounce that word because it uses all kinds of sounds that have never been put together. Your vocabulary will expand in ways you didn't even know was possible. That's how I feel about that word. Teloferoi. 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 It's always the oys, the o-eyes, the oi, the moist, the toilet. Ugh. Nasty, dude. Nasty. I'm sickened. All right, so anyway, we've got all kinds of cool sculpted areas. I love that you can see the areas that I have not touched or sculpted yet. Somehow they're like still sticking through it all. Get to touch it with my sculpting brush. But I'll get there soon. Mark my words, I will get there soon. Or maybe I won't, we'll see. We need to start sculpting some more, and there's a chance we're going to lose all of our progress on materials. So let's just acknowledge that fact. That's cool. That's fine. We move on from that. That said, I do really feel like the all rocky structures look a lot better than the ones with sand on top. So I'm going to keep that for now. These are going to be proper rock structures. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of thinking. A little bit of thinking on how I want this to work. Right now, when you cross over the bridge here, you get to this big open area, and then you're given a bunch of different pathways you can go through. You're kind of funneled through whichever general direction you want to go, and then you have like a pathway that can take you through here, which is nice, and then you have the option to go like through here if you want to, or through the cave, and that's cool. You can go through here directly around through the big cave to the other side of the cubby bit. At any point going through the middle, you can change your mind and kind of go down through here to the back side of the cubby base, or you can just immediately take a left or a right turn and go through any of these ways. And I like that I'm giving people the opportunities to make decisions. I think that's kind of important. You know, you can go over here. Inevitably, there's going to be that Forerunner side objective, right? So you can go up here and do whatever gets done over there. I'll have some kind of side objective over here. I'm not sure what yet, but you'll have to like go through here. It'll be like a Covenant objective most likely, but there'll be some stuff for UNSC peeps. Yo, Darkpole, thanks for the 2. Is Huge Grass releasing soon? Yes, Huge Grass is releasing soon. I don't know though. I feel like want some images of that Foreigner tower I was talking about, put in supporter chat. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, yeah. Wait, I do remember this. Somebody said the backwash tower. Wait, no, this is the backwash tower. Is this not? This is the backwash tower. This is not Guilty Spark. Oh, wait. But it's also Guilty Spark. How have I... What part of the mission was this in? I swear I, like, don't remember this. Like, I know of the backwash tower, obviously, which I did not realize was inspired by this mission from Halo 1. That's wild. How did I not? I mean, to be fair, it's a lot better lit in Halo 2 versus Halo 1, where, like, it's a legit horror game. Damn. And Spark warps you on top of it. Clearly, it's been a long-ass time since I played the mission then, because I barely remember that. Alright, I'm going to make some shapes. I'm going to make some shapes with my mouse, and we're going to see what happens. I'm going to make a shape here. There's another Dorito. Yeah, that's a pretty good shape. And here... I want a shape there. Maybe one like that. Something like that. It's because you get teleported away after seeing it for 2 seconds? Oh. Weird. Noted, but weird. An El Dorito, you could say, yeah. Something like that. Excuse me. I have no right to be that tired. I got plenty of sleep last night. I've been exhausted today. Weasel? Where are you? Hey! What are you doing? Laying down there. Girl. Guys, weasel sighting. Rare, real weasel sighting. Is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Am I gonna do the night BSP on your new game mode idea? We'll see. If it doesn't increase map file size too much, sure, but I do have a worry that will increase map file size so much that it'll just start crashing out. Well, looking at it from the top down like this, I can get a feel for the terrain, and I genuinely don't feel like there's too much more that really needs to be added here. Maybe like a bit here, and like a bit here, and something like here-ish. Not quite that shape, but like that. And maybe something like there. I feel like if I do that, this general area will be good on like the base layer of terrain, right? Like it's not... Obviously, I'm going to need to go through and do like more detailed stuff and get more intricate with it and be more creative with it, but like the general shapes are there, which I can then morph and modify as needed to make the terrain interesting. Like I want to probably do some more arches, which will be a good time. Stuff like that. Excuse me, my goodness. Let's do it. Alright, right here, you come out this way. You're going to want to go up this ramp generally. That's where I want to like push the players to. There's going to be that foreigner objective like I was talking about. So, in order to not block that off, I need to have something that can go here. Like this, I think. It's going to have to kind of split the pathway. Not split it so much that you can't get through here. I need this area to be like relatively open. Do something like that. This is a shape that could work here. It'll kind of consistently bring you into this direction, which is kind of nice. Go something like that. Okay. We'll stick with a general shape like that for the time being. And then in this direction, there's a lot of empty open space here. I think I want to kind of split this down this way. It'd be fun to have like a big canyon wall here. Gotta get the initial shape right though. Yeah, big canyon wall goes kind of hard. You can have it, which way do I want it to wrap over? Probably this way. I kind of have a lean in it. The way that some of the arc geometry is, some of the arc rocks from the mission, the arc. Kind of have a lean to them. Fun. Do something like that here. Might have to go in with some higher resolution geo though. But yeah, something like that's pretty cool. That's nice. I don't necessarily love that this area here is so open. Like, it's good that you can see your objective, but this area is huge, just monumentally large. Maybe another rock pillar might be good. Put a big egg on that bridge. What does that mean? Possible to raise the Covenant carrier any higher? It looks awkward just resting on those mountains. Yeah, I can definitely raise it higher. I'm going to be sculpting the mountains to account for it. It's literally just stuck in the mountains because I haven't... This back wall and this far wall here are the only areas that I have not, like, given a massive detailed level of sculpting to, but what I'm going to do is account for it. Because I actually do like where the Covenant carrier is, and I'd like to keep it here. Because it's reminiscent of the original map, and that's important to me personally. But that said, I might move it higher, but I would prefer to account for it with the rock structure first and try that. Okay, something here. I feel like maybe just a regular circular rock would be cool. Something like that. Not bad. Just a little bit of variety. More interesting shapes than this repetitive pattern I've been doing over here for the longest time. What do you think of the idea that canyon in the middle was dug out by a glassing beam? I think it's a cool idea. I don't know if the map, like, aesthetic that I'm going for will be able to represent that faithfully, but I could try it. It does kind of look like it's shattered here. To be fair, though, let me... Before any headcanons are made, this is not what the final structure is going to look like. I'm not just going to have a bunch of flat-topped rocks like this. Some will end up as flat-topped rocks, but I want to get more creative with them. I'm putting these down as like base-level rocks that I will later go in and craft more intricate, mountainous, hill, rugged structures onto. These are just to get the shapes down so that the pathways are laid out, if that makes sense. I think I explained that well enough. Alright, what I want to do here, I want to have a bit that comes directly off to the side of the cliff here. And I want that to kind of merge together. And like that, almost. Not like the blobby sloped sides, though. It's not bad. No, it needs to be more interesting, more creative than big rock. What do you think of the idea? Like, oh, never mind. I think if anything's going to go at the bottom of this pit, it's either going to be a really dense fog or water. But like scary, dark death water. Make the two along the... Actually, make a rock arch. I could do a rock arch. I'm gonna do stuff like more detailed structures, like arches and things, after I get all the base shapes laid out. I like that. That kind of makes an interesting shape to this whole area. I'm a fan. But okay, this is good progress so far. Just laying out some basic shapes is helping me a lot with my visuals for this map. Now, this is where I get a little bit iffy, because I don't know how I want to do the terrain structures over here. Like, obviously, this is really nice for areas like this, very dynamic. This whole theme here for the middle of the map is battleground, lots of cover, many different sight lines. That's why I've kind of taken this fragmented approach to the structures generally. Like, you could have an entire gigantic invasion force right here, and the people who are just crossing the bridge are never going to know because sight lines go kind of crazy here. But do they go crazy enough? Later on, you should add some cliff faces to the walls of the map for some epic sniper perches. Oh, I will. I'm going to be adding all kinds of like pathways and things along the hills. This is the very rough initial pass. So big shapes only now. Smaller shapes come after. Also, I want to do some like perches, like little forerunner structures kind of like stuck into the wall and with like teleporters and stuff and interiors. That'll be a lot of fun. But that's for later. Big terrain shapes first. So I'm thinking this is a huge, massive pathway. I could block it. I don't really know what I want to do for the area going into there. Maybe I'll leave these open for now and just kind of work around this initial area here instead. Because I'm definitely going to have instance geo of like rocks and things, so it's probably fine. Things will look a lot different with the instance geo for sure, but I'll get there. I guess I'm at the point where I could start actually doing the OG Halo C map look like on that part. Flat. Completely flat and empty. Nothing there. Literally just nothing there on the OG map. Okay, this right here. You see this rock? If you take the distance from like here to this rock and the Covenant base to this rock roughly marks the center of the map, which I think makes it rather important. I would argue this is a rather important rock right here. Because not only is it at the dead center of the map, it's also overlooking the bridge, and it would be the Covenant's best way to attack attack the attackers, to mount their defense there. At a tower there. I think maybe not a tower, but something like what would be good there? Like I keep in game on this area, I keep putting BFGs down and like mortars and stuff because my instinct is put like a big piece of artillery there because obviously, you know, that's gonna go pretty crazy. The White Enderman real? Maybe. You can see a Y-shaped tunnel under the central rock. What server did I play on to find it? That was a local game, single player. You signed for the crevasse to be filled with water. There were small streams there in the center line. Any thoughts on my last post? What did you post? Let me see. For an installation, once the door now undergoes investigation, reuse materials with any attachment. The Covenant's allowed to stop this heresy. I don't really... Is that in reference to this map? A little early for story stuff, to be honest. I don't know. It's a cool idea. I like it. Neat. I don't know. I'm like so far away from story concepts. It's like crazy. I'm on the like gameplay design loop right now, trying my hardest to figure this out. Shape-wise. Below 3 rock. I really do want to start putting down some of these rocks. It's bothering me. All right. I need to look at some inspiration. We're getting terrain inspiration. What was the name of that park? That national park that somebody sent a link to. It was like one that was really good for inspiration. Shoot, I think I forgot. Excuse me. Ugh. than a beam tower from huge grass. Nah, those are really small. Well, I do need structures like that. Maybe this will be a structure. I'll leave this empty and flat for the time being because the structure would go pretty hard there. There's some Grand Canyon vibes going on. Yeah, there was a... what was the national park name? Was it Monument Valley? Yes, it was Monument Valley. Okay, great. Monument Valley's got some of the views that I really want to use as inspiration for certain stuff here. Maybe I could even go a little bit harder on the Monument Valley vibes where, like, the erosion is really cool because you have, like, these large, colossal rock walls that go straight up, are flat-topped relatively with, like, you know, some bends. But then you have these big dirt, like, it almost looks like they've melted, right, from erosion. I could try something like that here. It might look... I don't know if I could pull it off, though, using the current materials and textures that I have, but it might be interesting. Oh, the big beam tower from Halo 2's Uplift? If you could send a picture, that'd be helpful for jogging my memory. Uplift. Oh, we got Halo 2 Uplift. Oh, right, the Windows Vista map. Maybe. It is a good structure. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Let me use the restroom real quick. I'll be back in just 1 minute. We back. All right. This is definitely one of the most difficult parts of mapping for me personally. I don't have a super clear vision of what I want to do here, but doing things like hopping in a warthog and driving around really does help me get a vision of what I want to do here. I'm thinking about it, just having big ass mesa rocks to fly in between would be cool as hell. Yeah, it would be awesome. I want to have some big towering rocks like that. But I like this area, besides how bumpy it is. I obviously have to smooth it out, but I like this area. This is good. The size and scaling of the space between the rocks is nice. Like, it feels relatively spacious getting through here. This is a very spacious area. So yeah, overall, I think I've sized things out pretty well. I've been generous with the spacing, but obviously I will be including things in here like rocks, for example. I even have savanna rocks here. Hiding away under the map here. Why are they? Oh, right, for the, yeah. Where's cliff ball? Oh, right. Get rid of that. Don't need that anymore. I'm going to take a couple of these rocks and place them around, but I think I'm going to actually grab some extras from Deadlock and the cliffs in a bit. This really playtest might help get a feel of the map and what's missing. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't think we're at the state yet where I could even do that, but I would like to be able to. Ooh, found a weird triangle. I wonder if that's there in game. It is. The pocket. I'm safe here. Nobody can hurt me. Sniping spot? Yeah, this would be a pretty good sniping spot. I wonder if I have enough forward momentum to launch myself. Probably not. No, I'm totally gonna die now because the editor's dumb. Let me up, please, no! Maybe there's Covenant lookout towers. It'd help a bit with how empty it is. Oh, I'm not worried about the emptiness, to be honest. There will be structures and lookout towers, trees and rocks, terrain paint and grass. This whole place will feel much livelier once I actually get in and start getting down the brass tacks. I mean, where is, even without, hold on, where's that stream where I had, it wasn't a mammoth stream, it was before, what are my lives? What's my last? I think it was on the Lich one? It was this one. Okay, from 8 days ago. This was... Let me make sure to... Yeah. So even just with basic grass and rock and whatever placements, I feel like the map already felt a lot better and like more open. And this was just really basic. Or I mean more closed, like more dense. So I'm going to be definitely doing stuff like this. It helps a lot to... So I want to get back to this ASAP because it looks really good. But yeah, this plus structures and stuff is going to go really, really far in the end. The map looked a lot better back when I had, you know, grass and trees. What up, Zophie? Good to see you. Yeah, so anyway. We'll get back to this eventually. It'll look very nice and pretty. And there won't be grass everywhere. There will be a lot of desert still. But some areas will have grass and trees and all that good stuff. Actually, when you're making Extinction or Reach, but I will ask again, what do you think about adding the Japhirophobia bridges to the cliffs? I think they're a little bit too complex geometrically to really be useful. I don't think I really That changed the whole view of the map. Yeah, I hate that it looks so ugly right now when I'm working on it. It's like very messy and triangles everywhere and it's all desert and ugly. But I promise that it's not always going to look like that. There will be... Like, this is the area I was driving around on that cliff. I promise it's not going to look this ugly forever. It's just really early days, really messy, rough draft type stuff. Thing I never liked from the OG map is the parked pillar bottom end. If this was a crush model, it would be more sense. The Cubby Cruisers hovering on the opposite side to find human survivors. I'm not too worried about it. I like the OG vibe of it. I'm going to keep the parked stuff. That's just how it's going to be. That's how Extinction was. And I know it was a bit goofy. It was like a ancient map from way back in the day. But that's my nostalgia. I need to keep my nostalgia intact. Anyway, I'm reading chat too much. I'm getting too into chat stuff. We need work. We need work done. Real work. Red-blooded American work. Ford FR5 trillion work. I think MCC earlier, and I thought, what if you had some of the snowbound covenant buildings around? Maybe. We're not there yet. We gotta do terrain first. You guys have, like, genuinely great suggestions, and I appreciate that you guys are spending so much time giving suggestions, but I'm gonna be real with you. We are not there yet. We got structures to make, and I'm gonna be honest. I want suggestions, but at this point, I'm open to suggestions for rocks and stuff because it's gonna be a little bit till we get there. I'm looking at these Extinction 400 platforms, and they really don't fit in with Halo 3 400 style. Halo 3 just doesn't use squares like that. No, I know. They look really... I mean, those structures had to have been just like the creator of the map Ender just being like cube, smaller, up, bigger. Sure, call it a day. Like, they were just so basic. I can't imagine that there's any like real... To be honest, when I was looking at those, I was like, they're really bad, and I wouldn't even want to use them to begin with. I was trying to think of ways that I could model it myself after I was like staring at your towers earlier, and I was like, well, they're really big platforms, and like realistically they're gonna need like one of these little tiny vehicles on top of it, and on top of that they should probably have like a way for players to walk up on it, because in the original Extinction, like, you had to take a flying vehicle and literally just like fly up onto it, which was kind of lame, right? Like, you had to basically grab a flying vehicle, ditch it to just even get up there. There was no way to do it on foot or with a ground vehicle. So we need, like, I don't know. They're iconic, but also low-key pretty mid. There's probably better things to do than that literal structure. Alright. It's like the center platform on a map Citadel, but scaled up. Yeah, that would be pretty good, actually, where you like drive under it and then drive up on it. Something like that would be pretty cool. I see what you're saying. Use Halo CE cutscene small rock asset as a rock. I don't know. I don't know about that one, actually. I don't know. Maybe. I want to decorate this map really badly, but the terrain is ass. It is just, it's ass. There's no getting around it. It's not great. Let's fix that. Let's make things a little bit more interesting. For one, I've decided I'm going to make this right here have a really big overhang, and it's going to look cool. It'll be a big ol' overhang. Like that. Like that. Pretty cool. And then I'm not going to make an overhang on this one, actually, but it'll be cool here. Maybe... Ooh, I just had a cool idea. I don't know if this will ever be useful to anyone playing on this map, ever, but I had a cool idea. What if I did, like, this? It's like taller here, and then I cut into it like this. Legitimately, might be the most useless structure, but I thought it would look cool. What if it's like an overhang, and there's like a cave under here? And you could like shortcut your way underneath this thing. Hear me out. Hear me out. Okay, there needs to be some kind of supporting structure. Maybe like a pillar of some kind here. This is so low poly, man. Good God. So your map needs more of what you're doing right now to protect the ground vehicles? Yeah, I'm trying so hard to prioritize ground vehicles this time around. That is something that Huge Grass lacked tremendously, and it was really just like painful for anyone in ground vehicles the entire time. You're just like, why do I exist? I'm just gonna get exploded in like 3 seconds. It was awful. Like, I love that Huge Grass was so good for flying vehicles, but like, we can do better than that. Anyway, let's do a little pillar right here. I think a little pillar would go hard. Edit mode, let's grab one triangle to another triangle, those faces. Boom, 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 boom. And then we'll... Could I have just bridged it? Yes. Will I go back and do that? No. Alright, so we got that. I'm going to add a little bit of geometry onto there. Expand the pillar a bit this way. Got some more cover on it. This is just not high enough resolution to get what I want here. Okay, that's good, and then we just cut back on it a little bit on the shape here. Make some space. I think that's kind of what I was after. Sorta. Let me move this point back. Really, like, rough and rocky here. But I think that's it. Let me drag this down a little. Down. Go down. Down. Nice. Yeah, that's the kind of cave I was shooting for there. It needs to be a little cleaned up, but it's nice. What if you made a bridge under the bridge? Then boom, problem solved. No. Now you've just taken it a step too far. I can't do that. Something like that's good. That's a big piece of cover here as well. Right, a big rock wall cover. That also covers up this little cave. I like this. This is a really cool structure in my eyes. I'm a fan. I'm an appreciator of me and my own work. I appreciate my own work. I did a great job. Good job, me. Keep it up, man. Proud of you. That's some good stuff right there. Thanks, me. Very cool. I just want to say that if at some point I do develop schizophrenia, this was a sign. Just gonna throw that out there. There were signs. Taking a break from Huge Grass is Extinction IMC? Indeed! Indeed it is. Big Extinction. It looks really ugly right now, so don't mind the art style being kind of ass, and all the textures being ass, and the models being kind of ass. It's early. But yes, it is Extinction. Look in awe at the Extinction. It's beautiful. Not as beautiful as you. But you're goddamn right it is. A brand new map? Sorta. Kinda, yeah. From scratch. Rain looks better? Yeah. I've learned a lot from Huge Grass, and I'm still The dream of childhood. I'm glad you're saying that because it is also a dream of childhood for me. For me, yes. More light vehicle friendly, it seems. Yeah, it's ground vehicle friendly above all else. This is, they're like, obviously, I'm still planning on putting the hangar, same one from Huge Grass, into here, right? That's probably still gonna be a thing that happens. But this is primarily focused and balanced around ground vehicles first. I'm talking mammoths. I'm talking warthogs, scorpions, other drivable things. Probably Skaboodley's Wolverine, because I love it so much and it makes me happy and I want it. Stuff like that, you know? And this is just the outside. We haven't even gotten started on the inside. And if we're lucky in Mythos, you have failed to realize one critical thing, Stefan. This is the Mythos. Except it's 2 players. Also, it kind of still shoots a nuke. I have not fixed that yet. But I'll fix it eventually. Surely. Why does the Halo 3 engine make everything look so good? Because it was designed and refined so wonderfully. The devs working on lighting and materials really, genuinely, wholeheartedly knew what the fuck they were doing. They did an excellent, excellent job. If I was somebody who worked on the Halo 3 engine, dude, I would be so proud every day. People would be like, what are you known for? And be like, you know that really fucking beautiful engine that everybody loves and always gushes about? I made that. The longsword be included, or is it too buggy? Oh, no, longsword's not buggy at all. I remember everyone criticizing Halo 3 for being cartoony. That was the era of piss filters, like, where if you didn't have gritty, grungy textures and a bright-ass piss filter, you were cartoony. And Halo is a little bit stylized in that way. 100%. That's fine. That's Halo's whole thing. Didn't know what they were talking about. I mean, it's Halo could be considered cartoony because of the bright colors and shiny materials. But yeah, I mean, compared to like Call of Duty World at War, yeah. Woo. Ow. Ow. Stylization is key to timelessness. Facts. You can definitely see the remains of Halo 3's lighting and Reach if you use Halo 3 textures for maps. Yeah, I mean, Reach has also a great lighting engine. It is surprisingly different, though. It really is, but it is also really good. I think I repressed that decade when every game was brown. I remember it. I didn't really... I'm going to be honest. I'm not a huge Call of Duty guy. I didn't play all that much Call of Duty. So I dodged most of the piss filters. I remember more so Battlefield's like blue-green movie Matrix style filter. That's what I remember from that era. Battlefield 3 was just like that blue-green filter going crazy, dude. The Michael Bay Transformers filter. Nobody talks about that. Nobody ever talks about that filter. It's always the yellow piss filter. Nobody talks about the fucking Matrix. Not even Matrix. It's like the Michael Bay filter, I swear. Everything's just blue-green. The Hollywood Mexico filter for this. I could legitimately do that. Like, give me like 2 seconds. I will do that. I will make this map look like that. Extinction 2, Sky, Camera FX. Is it camera effects? Ooh, sliders? Wow. Light shafts enable. Give me light shafts. What do those look like? We have light shafts on now? No? Why don't we have light shafts? Flip! Maybe a cut feature. I don't know. I was doing something. Oh, yeah. I was doing something. I was gonna open the scenario tag. There it is. Guthrie doesn't have light shafts. I didn't think it did, but there sure was a box for it with some sliders, which is weird because I've never in my life seen a slider here in Gorilla. That was the first time I've ever seen a slider. That was odd. The blue steel filter. I didn't know there was a name for it. I remember that though. Where are my things? Where are my things? There you are. Camera effects. No, I want global screen effect. Tags, levels, multi. Tell me that you have a global screen effect. Nope. Tell me that you have a global screen effect. No. Tell me that you have a global screen effect. No. Okay. Which map would have a global screen effect? Tell me, which one of you? Maybe not a multiplayer map, maybe a single player map? I swear my roommate's making pastries, it smells so good. Hey, at Toon Knight with a $10 tip. Thank you very, very much. I genuinely really appreciate the support. Thank you. He said, sitting in traffic for 1+ hours for a 20-minute drive, day 3. Good God, that sounds like hell. I hate traffic so much. He said, take some money so you don't know my pain. Well, thank you. I really appreciate that. Means a lot. Also, everyone drives safely. It's really inconvenient if you crash. Very true. Very, very, very true. There was, I don't want to say where specifically, but there's a bunch of car crashes that keep happening nearby where I live, like semi nearby, and I drive there like semi regularly, and dude, that's scary because I've also almost died there before. Would not recommend car crashes. I've yet to be in one because I'm a good driver, but like, you never know. Dude, what's going... I'm gonna freak out. Wait, show me a fucking map that has a camera effect. I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. Give me a map with a camera effect. I just wanted to do a piss filter bit. I know that one of these maps has a camera effect. I know they do. So where is it? FX. Sky. No. Stop that. Sky. I give up. I'm not doing the bit anymore. It's making me mad. I'm steaming mad, dude. There's steam coming out of my ears. I'm freaking out. Let's do more cool stuff. More cool rock shapes. Like that. Just got done running, training for the military, my guys. Hey, good on you. Docs has one. Damn it, why'd you have to tell me after I gave up? Ugh. Fuck it, now I'm gonna do it. I changed my mind. Crazy though. Yeah, doing physical training for the military goes wild. I didn't go myself, obviously. Look at me, I'm like a skinny white boy, but a lot of my friends did in high school, and I'm gonna be real, they got a lot of back problems. That shit is crazy. Crazy. Oh, there it is. It's coming in clutch. It's time for the piss filter. Yeah. Is it like blue and orange? I swear it's like blue and orange like that. Oh, I fucked up. It's oh, I've almost got it. It's way too strong. Hold on, it's way too strong, but I'm narrowing it down. I'm getting there. It's just way too saturated. Hold on. Guys, is this cinematic or what? Dude, this is some Battlefield 4 cinematic filter right here. Maybe the shadows are a little bit too dark. Okay, I lied. I need more dark shadows. Dark Shadow. Actually, my legal name, Dark Shadow. It's kind of badass. Yeah, this is some Battlefield 4 energy right here. Bloom and lens flares and we'll be good. But no, if you want the piss filter's so easy to do. It's like painfully easy to do. Needs more orange. Call of Duty. It doesn't really work on the desert map, to be honest, because it's already so orange, but this is the piss filter. It actually looks kind of good. I hate to say it. It's kind of nice. Kind of works up with the desert. We're in Mexico now. Do you guys know Mexico looks like this all the time? It's just always orange. That's why when you see it in TV shows, it looks like that. It's kind of cool. Nah, but I'm not gonna touch this. I'm gonna leave it vanilla for now. So we get this nice kind of. And now everything looks washed out. God damn it, the vanilla colors look washed out now because I got that nice saturated contrast boost. Now I know why everybody over at Call of Duty headquarters, John C. Duty, John Call of Duty was like, you know what? More saturation, more bloom, more yellow. Get that cinematic yellow filter. Darksteel, thank you for the $2 tip. Appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that. He said, check your DMs for a fresh taste of not piss filter mod content. No piss filter in this mod? Are you kidding me? And what I've done so far in my mod, now that it's like 50% done, let's see. Let's see. Oh, we got a certified Darksteel content. Hold on. Brother, that is a 5-minute recording you sent me. I ain't watching all that, but I'll watch some of it.
Did anyone else make it?
Scanning. Just dust and echoes. We're all...
Oh my god, we forgot Private Dust and Echoes.
What?
We have to go back to get him. We leave no man behind Cortana.
What the hell are you doing?
Oh my god, we forgot Private Dust and Echoes. This sounds like copyrighted music. Is this AI generated music? I can't tell. I think this is AI generated music. I don't know. Bro, I love the sky spinning wildly out of control. I'm not even sure how you did that in Halo CE. Is Destiny soundtrack? Oh, it's probably fine then. Is AI generated music a thing? Yeah, dude. AI generated music's unfortunately rather good. You can go to... Oh god, what is that name of that website? Hold on. Suno? Is it Suno? Or is that the mid one? I forgot. There's some website that's like real. You can basically just type in a prompt, you're like a rock song that sounds like grungy rock, and you basically get like off-brand 3 Days Grace, and it like sings and everything. It's crazy. AI generated sound effect thing. Could I use that for my Kestrel? Not to my knowledge, but it wouldn't surprise me if an AI for that comes around, if there's not one already. I just haven't heard of it. The music one just got a lot of press because it was super impressive, and everyone in the music industry collectively sharded themselves to the thought of not being able to make generic soundtracks for commercials and things. The Kestrel would be sick this map in place of the jet. Ooh, wait, actually the Kestrel being a ground vehicle would be really good in this map. I want to try driving a Kestrel around here. Get a feel for it. The janky-ass custom edition Kestrel with 4 cargo seats. I remember that thing. It's fun. Let's do a Kestrel map drive-through. Now we have the Spartan Strike Kestrel, aka JS's absolute god-tier reimagining. Was a custom edition version? There was. Wait a minute. I made a speedy Kestrel just for maps that are disgustingly large, like mine. Why am I not using that one? Hold on. I sped this up. Vehicles. Kestrel. There we go. Kestrel Railgun Fast. Much better. Wait, is that a fidget spinner? I hate that you just said that. Do not do the Kestrel dirty like that. Speed boost! Dude, this thing with super speed is like extra fun. I love it. I swear the CE Kestrel could like fly or something. You think the textures are close to Bungie's? Yeah, JS got these looking like really close. Actually, you know what's funny? They're too good. If I was gonna vanilla plus this completely, I would down-res these textures to like 1K and make them look like crunchy and bad, because they're too HD and nice. This is like if Halo 3 had the budget in the tech and the memory to handle this HD and textures. This is what it would look like. It's genuinely too good. Oh wait, I don't have my music playing. Everyone is required to like the stream right now. That's very true, Wheelie Sealy. If you guys do not like the stream at this very particular second, my head will explode. Violently, bloody, nasty. You wouldn't want to see that. It would be kind of badass, but like not enough to warrant it happening. I like making it. Please don't. That boy with the 99 cents. Thank you very much for that super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I like your off-brand, what's the name? The new Mombasa guy. You know what I'm saying? 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 Superintendent, beat you to it. Got an idea for the Locust. Is the only small ground vehicle that can climb 90-degree slopes, so they can be irritating insects they're designed to be. If there was a way to do that in the engine, I'm totally here for it, but I don't know of any way to do that, to be real with you. Alright, I want to do something really cool for this bit. I want to make it look interesting. See what I can do here. Yo, Demon! Thank you for the 5, man. Appreciate it. Good to see you, man. Thank you, though. You said, why are God rays surprisingly easy to fake in Unity? What, with like little like rectangle shapes with like textures? This is going to be followed up by an image of you with God rays in Unity. I'm predicting. I'm predicting there's going to be Demon of Song, God rays in a Unity project in VR chat. I'm predicting. My brain is predicting this. Wait, should I? Yeah, this is gonna be like a rock slide. Yeah, but it's gonna be weird because it's Demon. True, it's gonna be like a giant anime girl with like cow print all over her with enormous gazongas. Demon's gonna be like, look at the God rays, and I'm gonna be like squinting my, and like 50 feet in the background there's like a window with like really nice God rays coming through that, and I'm like, wow, Demon, that's really good. But it's like just the anime girl with massive gazongas in the foreground, just absolutely blocking everything off. I'm too lazy to send you anything right now. What the hell, man? You've Pavloved me into having these expectations. What have you done? You're just gonna take it away like that? Messed up. Crunchy rock slide, very nice. What you're saying is I trained you to expect something whenever I speak. Okay, I don't know if I'd put it in words like that. All right, now it's just getting a little weird. What it sounds like? Listen. How you interpret things is entirely up to you, okay? I will not determine that for you. Dude, I hate to say it, but I've been exercising lately and doing push-ups a lot. I am so frail and like out of shape lately that just doing that, just doing the bare minimum of doing like 20 push-ups a day is actually taking it out of me. That's crazy, man. There's no reason my body should be like this negatively impacted and tired from like basic exercise. Don't forget to do incline and decline push-ups. No, dude. I know I look damn good, but that's it. I just look good, okay? I don't do good. My muscles they're not good. Do 20 push-ups right now to prove you can? Absolutely not. I've already done them today. I don't want to do any more. It is so physically painful. My biceps are in such immense pain right now. Matter of fact, let's see your calves. My calves actually look pretty good. They're pretty good. I walk. My upper body could use some work. I'm not able to get the locust to work like the Flood Ranger forms, which can do that. Better calves out? No, I don't think I will. Pushing their pain is what grows muscles. I know. I was doing push-ups today, and it was like my biceps were literally on fire because they had not yet fully recovered from the previous days, and I was just, oh. What's a weapon palette gonna look like? Plasma pistols only, nothing else. Except there's one infinite ammo nuke launcher in the middle of the map, though. Other than that, no weapons. And you're gonna like it. But in reality, it's mostly going to be like heavy weapons. Stanchion snipers, so you got your Gauss snipers and like all that fun stuff. Heavier weapons, but still long-range stuff like snipers are going to be useful on the map, that kind of thing. Some super long-range beam rifles, perhaps, that shoot like red stuff because Extinction's all edgy and red-themed. We even have red beam towers made by JS, courtesy of JS. Where am I? Where's the closest beam tower is like 50 miles away from me. I gotta go all the way over there now. My cool JS Kestrel, sponsored by JS. That boy with a $5. Thank you very much. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Thank you. You said, what if you added structures that are like destroyed? I think some destroyed style structures are a good fit for this map, considering it's very like wastelandy. I think it's cool. I like that idea, to be honest. I was thinking about adding crashed ships like crashed phantoms, crashed pelicans, that kind of thing. You know, scattered throughout. As for destroyed structures, I don't know if I was going to do destroyed structures necessarily, but definitely like Forerunner structures, some Covenant outposts, perhaps even some human outposts. Do insert impossibly rigorous demands for all of your Blender projects right now? Fine. I guess I'll add thick Cortana to the mod. Fine. Things you guys demand of me. Wrecked Scarab? That would be cool. Well, no. I'm not going to add that because Wrecked Scarabs will be dynamically created through gameplay, right? You'll actually kill the Scarabs, and the Wrecked Scarabs will be created by you. What's more fun than that? Yo, Demon, thanks for the 5. Actually, maybe I will. I don't know. Demon, thanks for the 5. Appreciate it. Thank you. You said, ugh, what is that thing called? The thing you just nailed to the wall just above the floor. Baseboard, is that it? Yes, that is a baseboard or trim, right? Called trim? It is the baseboard, though. Did you ever play Hot Zone, the little known cousin map to Extinction by the same guy, D.A. Ender? Yes, I did. I actually liked Hot Zone quite a bit. I remember I had an earlier version of the Scarab tag on it that wasn't quite as good, but it was still cool. I liked Hot Zone quite a lot. This little city in the corner of the map. Little, like, modern 21st century city with, like, the ship up in the air on the other side. I remember Hot Zone. And, funnily enough, if you read the description of Extinction, I am aware that it was the prequel map to Extinction. That was pretty cool. I wonder what Ender's up to these days. Check stream chat. I've done a basic block out for the platform. You actually are doing it? I wasn't sure if you were going to do it because you were just looking at it, but you see something you want if it fits though. I want to see this. I want to see. Ooh. Ooh. I do genuinely really like the shapes. It's like very edgy. It's like very, very edgy. I like that. And the platforms going through are also really, really cool. Oh, that's actually cool as fuck. I'm a fan of it, I'm gonna be honest. I've designed it with maybe a grav lift in the center. That would actually be so good. Because I was just thinking, like, how would you get up top? But if there's a hole in the top for a gravity lift, that's perfect. I don't know if that'll affect your gun on top. I mean, realistically, at the scale I'm imagining this at, it shouldn't be an issue, because... Here, where's... if it's, like, anywhere near the footprint of this thing, the Cov gun tower is, like, this big compared to this. And I don't know how much I modified the scale of this, actually, but the Cov gun tower is not that big. Like, the ones on Extinction are, like, 4 times scale. Mine is, like, regular scale, which means compared to the classic Extinction map from CE, they're, like, really small. Speaking of which, this is a certified Covenant gun tower break. That boy with another 5. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. He said, hear me out. Covenant capital city, but remains of it on the map. I think I want to do more Forerunner structures than Covenant structures. For the Covenant structures, I was thinking outposts. Mostly because Covenant architecture is pretty hard to do. for me personally. No, Jay, sorry, I feel like I got distracted before I even finished my thoughts. I think that looks really cool, to be honest. You're cooking, in my opinion. Well, I can make it, and you can scale it as you need for, and textures are pretty forgiving in that respect. Very true. I was thinking that, too. Like, because I noticed even, like, a lot of the detailing on this comes from detail maps, which looks good. So, scaling the detail maps essentially gives you, like, if there's going to be ground textures and stuff, that'll be fun. Oof. How far is he gonna make it? Oh, yo, that was almost a direct hit. That's crazy. I actually took that out. Nice. Damon! Thank you for the 5. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. He said, Type 48 artillery platform. Get it right, clown. Herb, actually, that's the Mantis, and that's the Weevil. Herb, actually. I read it in the Halo book. Okay. So how about you get it right? Dude, how is the radius on that so big? There's no way it's that big. That's ridiculous. Where is that? Objects, vehicles, Cov gun tower. Okay. In the model, which damage sphere is that big? The gun is 2.23 units. These are all 1.5 units. What? Whatever. Skill issue? Man. Probably. It always is, isn't it? Isn't it always a skill issue at the end of the day? Just gotta match the colors of the Mantis to the E3 version so it matches the Weevil. Wait. The E3 version of this was purple? Was there an E3 version of this? Wait, what? This wasn't an E3, was it? It actually fired? What? E3 2006? No, it wouldn't be 2006, it'd be 2007, right? We're watching it together, gamers. I didn't know there was such a thing.
All of you vermin. Cowering in the dirt, thinking what? That you might escape the coming fire?
Is this the right trailer? The 2007 one? I feel like it would be the 07 one, because it shows like a lot more gameplay.
Your world will burn until its surface is but glass.
Master Chief! No! That's red. It's not, it can't be this trailer, because that's red. It's very red. And they probably captured all this footage around the same time, so I don't think it's this trailer. I think it must, if it's in any trailer. Oh, so after this came out, bringing back memories. I know, this trailer was so sick. I just have to finish watching this trailer after. I can't stop halfway through this. This takes me back, man. It was so wonderful crafted. It was all downhill from here, man. shitted. Hey, yo. Pause. Freeze frame. That's the Halo 2 Phantom. Shout out this 2006 trailer. That's the Halo 2 Phantom. In fact, I think all these ships are the Halo 2 counterparts. You sent me the thing? You sent me the thing? Ooh, wait, the concept art of this goes hard. What? Yeah, that's a much smaller image than I expected it to be, but wait, where is this screenshot from? This is pretty cool. So in the original design, it was flipped backwards? Huh? That's so confusing. And then now it's flipped forwards, and it's got like an extra vent on it? Interesting. Very interesting. It does look pretty good in purple, I'll say. Can't find the source. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be from some early design, but that's pretty cool. So I guess this was the original, and then because this file is called pre-redesign, so this is how it was originally thought up, and then they went through and they were like, spin it around, flip it, do a kick flip, a little ollie, and then we'll be good. Pretty good, though. Sure, the tools shift with all these intermediate design files. God, I know. I mean, that's technically what dig site is for, but like, still, I feel you. I do wish. Why is this Master Chief Collection? And they nailed it compared to the concept art. Like, that's very similar to what ended up shipping. Please change the colors and lights. You want me to change it to blue and purple like every other Covenant thing? Isn't it nice that we have reds and purples? Kind of is wild that this is flipped around the way it is. But I guess the new textures accommodate for that fact, so it be how it do, and it sometimes do be it how it is. I like it being red. Then we got the nice purple over here, pinkish purple. I thought it was bronze. I would say it's a more red. It's a reddish orange. I wouldn't say bronze necessarily. Well, if one of our pre-release files wasn't overwritten by Viva Pinata, I'd have the models and textures. It got overwritten by Viva Pinata? I love Viva Pinata, but there's something wrong there. Mountain. Cave. Cool cave. This one. I think this one should also have a cool sweep. And then this one could be pointy too. Got a whole bunch of points here. Getting interesting and creative with the shapes out here, man. Hexagons, know what I'm saying? We have a campaign build from 2006 that was completely overridden by Viva Pinata. We only have the tag strings for the first level. That's all that's left. How does that happen? What a tragedy. What an awful, awful tragedy. A campaign build? I've never even heard of an early campaign build like that. I thought those were just like non-existent. Can we download Huge Grass so I can host it on Eldorado? Or El Dorito? The build is kind of poo-poo. But honestly, at this point, give me a few more days. I got you. If gets get resold or destroyed to prevent leakage of data, yeah. Go figure. Miss Super Chat. Gah! Demon with the fiver! Thank you very much. But okay, hear me out. Elite animations like the one from that assassination video. I hate that I immediately knew what you were talking about. No. You said no, wait, never mind. Regular elite animations. You're kind. You make me sick. But if I modded Halo Reach, I mean, it would be on the table. The path leading up the bridge has been smoothed out any? Leading up the bridge? This has. This has been smooth. Oh, you said leading up to the bridge. I have not touched this area in a while. I've kind of left it as is. It does need a little bit of refactoring, but overall it's some pretty interesting and creative shapes and areas and things, but I need to add a bunch of stuff here and all over the place, really. I've been mostly focusing on this giant, jagged canyon type area here. Plays every hijack animation with elite prowler backflip animation. I do love that animation. I don't know who at Bungie was like, at least doing a backflip out of this vehicle, but it goes hard. He's gaslighting. No! No, I'm not, no. It's already looking better, though. I'm liking this. There's going to be a big rock here. I can't sculpt it, otherwise it'll just get too annoying, but there's going to be a big rock, big instance geo rock here. I hate this big open area. I'm playing at a backflip animation, but it's dead now. It wasn't me. Demon, thank you for the 5. Someone suggested a crash longsword. I'll one-up them. Crash longsword with an interior you place a power weapon inside it. I think that would be pretty cool. My only complaint with crashed ships is that for whatever reason, it is like physically impossible to make them built into the map geometry. Well, maybe not actually, now that I'm thinking about it, because the Halo 3 one actually wasn't... No, was it map geometry? I guess it was. I'll see if I can get them to be map geometry. Every time I do them as instance geo, they just like get crunched down no matter how hard I try. But I could probably do it with the longsword. We shall see. Because I'll be honest, that's a good idea, and I like it. Albatross and longsword. Crashed albatross. I think that's a requirement in this map at this point. Like a little crashed albatross somewhere, anywhere. Can you not combine two meshes and hollow the new mesh out to do a crashed vehicle? Yeah, you could do that. Not out of the question. Do a little solidify modifier. I don't know why I'm focusing on these little walls when I'm gonna refine them all manually later. Alright, so far so good. Let's keep the creativity up here. I'm I'm liking this. I'm happy. I feel like there's some good results coming out of this. You know, it's looking pretty good. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. A dead Spartan in the driver's seat is cat's body breath. Savage. Human's right. Y'all need to stop killing cats. She already died once. But her as a driver, I see. I will say, this terrain so far is looking a lot more unique, which is making me really happy. I was worried it was all going to look crappy, but it's getting there. I think the things that need to... This one's bothering me the most. This one's so bland and uninteresting. It's so fucking flat and ugh. Hear me out? What if I make it, like, enormously tall? Like a proper extension of this thing. Like, just... huge, ginormous, large. Joe, you're really late. All right, that's I'm gonna have to write you up for that. I'm gonna be real, like that is crazy late. Hey Wheelie! Thank you for the 3rd super chat ever here in my chat? Ain't no way. Oh, thank you though. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. So what if, big what if, Bob Ross cosplay stream? Well, if I did a Bob Ross stream, I'd at least have good hair for a stream, so that would be nice. Hey, I ain't against it. Alright, that sounds like some fun. Last time I did cosplay for a stream, it was just a maid outfit, which... Let's just pray my dad wasn't watching for that stream, alright? But hey, it was for a good cause. Me, I'm the good cause. But Bob Ross sounds like a pretty fun time. Could paint some terrain, you know, paint some map terrain. Watching you smooth out those happy little textures. Yeah, I like that actually. Hey, that was the right move. That looks very, very interesting visually compared to what was there before. This is it right here. I'm going cuckoo. Imagine how I feel. Sculpting rocks all day. Hardly the most interesting thing. Okay, the biggest issue I have right now is that most of these structures they're around the same height. What I really like about doing this as an extension of the cliff is that we get a lot of height variety with it, which is something all of these down here, minus this little wiener rock, are missing. I need some height variety, for sure. Either lower a bunch of them or raise a bunch of them up. I'm gonna go with lower, though. I think lowering these would go a long way. A Halo Ring shaped rock, then I thought it'd be cool. I thought a Halo Ring Easter egg weapon would be cool. I don't know what a Halo Ring weapon necessarily entails, but it would be interesting. PDD kicking in. No idea what you're talking about. Couldn't be me. Most of the time, if you guys are like, wow, he's doing something like so ADHD, that's crazy, I genuinely have no idea what you're talking about unless you explain it, because for me, it's just literally what I'm doing. Cheese. Okay, the triangle rock is up. It's adding some nice height variety. Can you do something, do it right? Yeah. I will do it right. I must. On the gameplay side of things, how are the footpaths? The footpaths don't exist yet, to be honest. There's only vehicle paths right now. I feel sorry for the poor sucker who's on foot ever on this map, if I'm being honest. Wouldn't want to be that guy. Yeah, footpaths are not something you want to have on Extinction, or you just wouldn't want to be on foot. Ooh, idea. Kind of warp into each other, eh? How to make this look less uniform. A small canyon paths to see his truth and reconciliation. Yeah, except these will probably be massive canyon paths. But this is a major improvement. I'm so happy with this so far. Like, I'm not gonna pat myself on the back until this is good, but I've been really having like a kind of a block, like an artistic block, when it came to the structure of all this stuff. So I'm really satisfied to say that this is well and far moved beyond that artistic block I was having with this. How's the geology of this box canyon work? Well, you see, at one point there were rocks, and then there was some water and wind, and now the rocks are a different shape. The details are not necessarily important. You thought about the mammoth being destroyable? By the Covenant side planting a bomb inside of it like a mini objective? I have not decided too much on that front, to be honest. I was thinking, like, what happens when the mammoth and the scarab meet up? Now that I'm thinking about it, what happens when the scarab meets one of these cliff faces? I guess I just have to let people walk through the cliffs. Not much I can really do about that. People just be like fucking going straight through it. Only so much I can really do to control that. Shout out to the people who don't walk straight through cliff faces when they're driving the scarab. Those guys are real. Keeping my immersion intact. The sacrifices that I have to make, dude, to allow for scarabs. Crazy. The things I do. Our Wi-Fi and cell providers are having massive outages. I'm watching from my laptop. What? That's what Skaboodly said the other day. It don't even make no sense. I don't get it. This joke's going over my head. I don't understand. So out of the loop, dude. I don't get it. Ooh, I've got a vision for this rock. The rock's got the Ozempic cheeks. Look at that. These snipers on this map, so oh yeah, there's definitely gonna be snipers. Ooh, maybe that's a bit much actually. Let's give that some structure back. That looks reasonably eroded. I don't think it's too far. I will say some of these, like, these walls from ground level are going to look unreasonably huge. Like, these are some tall ass cliffs. Like, these are a lot taller than they used to be. I put down, where is you? Mammoth POV. That's a big bitch. Gah. You're forgetting how massive this map is? I know. I know. What's cool about this pathway, though, is the mammoth is a little bit of a tight squeeze for the mammoth. That's what I want. I want these to be a bit of tight squeezes. Let's see. Did we lose material data? We did not lose material data. Yo, massive, enormous W. I could put this in the game right now. Like, we'd lose lighting, but I could put it in the game right now. I'm not going to do that, though. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep sculpting. But it's good to know that that do be a thing. How are you going to get players to commit to which direction they drive? That, I mean, that's up to them. You know, there's a ton of different pathways that you can take to get through places, and it is entirely up to you at the end of the day which pathway you take. This area is like a crazy amount of directions you can go, and there's 3 lanes, left, middle, and right. Middle is the cave, right is a very big open battlefield area, and left is the slightly narrower battlefield. I'll have to do something unique over there, I haven't decided. Pathway is big enough for a mammoth to make a U-turn in. Yeah, I mean, I would not reverse the mammoth, so you would definitely, yeah, you'd be doing a U-turn around one of these mesa rock structures for sure. Excuse me. God, it's such a struggle living in a world where I have all these triangles just up and about, and there's no reason for me to fix them yet because I still have so much more to do before I can even dream about getting them placed nicely, but I do dream about it. I dream about fixing up these triangles and making the rock faces flush with the environment around it. Yeah, I live in a hellscape made up entirely of random loose triangles just poking up. Look at that clean edge right there. If only that was going to be kept. Oh, you know what? I totally told my roommate I was going to go look at something that she asked me to look at. And then I proceeded to completely forget that I was going to do that. Give me like 2 seconds. Mental break. Admiring this work for a second. Mental break. I'll be back in 1 minute. I'm back. Wow, that's gonna look so much better when the new terrain is in. So much more visually interesting to see all this stuff. I hate that we have to live in a world where my terrain's just not imported yet. Ooh, what if I put a cave through this? That'd be kind of cool. I want to put a cave through here. Why not, right? More caves is kind of rad. What is it, Joe? What is it? Come back and he's missing? They kidnapped me. Alright, I'm gonna do a little pizza. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. That's probably even. Boom! Look at that. That's bad. This is why we're a non-bridging edge loops community here at the Rejected Shotgun YouTube channel. Because automatic processes like that don't give us the sweet, beautiful results we're looking for. Oh yeah, that's it right there. That's the good stuff. Beautiful. Just beautiful. And now I can make a really cool cave. You're gonna have to drop huge grass if you want some pizza slices, Draken. Listen, it's coming. Relax. Relax. You're scaring everybody. I just got a call. They said you're freaking them out. You gotta calm down, okay? It's gonna come out. You think grapple could be possible in Halo 3? I don't think in multiplayer. Maybe in like a single player mod where you could like script it and do all kinds of fancy stuff, but multiplayer, I don't believe so personally. I don't think that's gonna be possible. Oh, look at that. Look at those crunchy dynamic vertices being generated as I sculpt. Gah. Look at them. They're beautiful, aren't they? Carve into that space a little bit there. This is gonna be a smaller cave. This is not a, it's not a big one. Alright, little cave's done. Like, rugged ground and stuff, but I don't care. I'm probably going to end up smoothing out a bunch of the terrain here anyway, which is going to make this kind of a messy bit of an area here, but whatever. It's good enough. Funny, low poly cave tube. Very cool. Very, very cool. Actually, one more thing. I know it's low poly, but we can at least pretend it's not. There we go. A little better. That is not the tool I thought I had. Not bad. I wonder if this is big enough for a mammoth to drive through. Mammoth. No? Good. Wait. No, yeah, it's not big enough for a mammoth to drive through. Good. What's new? Caves? You answered your own question, but also lots of stuff. I've been redoing a ton of geometry here, adding an absolutely ludicrous amount of variety to the structure and to the terrain. And so far, it looks pretty interesting. You have a flyable Covenant Spirit? I do. Would you like to see it? I'm going to show you anyway, before you even have the chance to answer that question. Don't get it twisted, you never had a choice. I was always going to show it. Which one was it? I guess it was the multiplayer one. This is my my version of it. The model and textures are originally from Halo Reach. And of course the shaders are all Halo 3. Ooh. Best ship, not as practical as the Phantom, but superior aesthetic? I know, I love the Spirit aesthetic. I love Halo 1 so much, I know, it's so good. The tuning fork with storage, I know. Literally called tuning fork in the files if you didn't know. Oh no, it broke. This is so sad. There you go, a certified tuning fork moment. Alright, before... No, I want to keep sculpting, but I also really want to see how the terrain looks in-game. But also, if I import it, we lose the beautiful medium lighting. Look how good the shadows and the lighting is. Without lighting, this map is so ugly. In Reach, tag builds, the tuning fork has a damaged model. I know. Actually, before you came along, Zophie, there was another cut content appreciator, and get this. This is the early Reach damaged model. And I even have some of the garbage debris. There's only a couple pieces of garbage debris, like small little panels and chunks, no like a destroyed body of it, but yeah, this is the damaged model. I guess there was never any, like, deep into development damaged model for this, because it only ever was, like, some warped vertices and some of these decals placed over it, unfortunately, but it is the model. I wish there was a more detailed version of it, though. It'd be nice. You'll need some work on those side turrets because it's dark as shit in there. Or side seats. Yeah. That vehicle itself just needs a little bit of love. I have not worked properly on the Spirit in quite a while. There's so much I could do to improve it. Okay, I've given some love to a lot of these major shapes. Still feel like there's something that should probably be done on this one, but for now I suppose it's okay. No, wait, I just had an idea. Raise this side up a bit. Like so. Move it a little. And raise this shape up. Is all this geometry model from scratch using existing game axes? No, this is all from scratch. I've been working on this for a little while, like a week. I'm admittedly working slower than I'd like, but it do be how it do. Also low poly when you really get up into its face. This is a mammoth. This is a whole ass mammoth. Cliffosi. I did not need to read that. Why did I read that? I literally have a choice whether or not I read a message, and sometimes I still read the awful ones. I don't know what's wrong with me. So far, so good, though. So far, so good. Let's see. As for this one, I'm not really feeling particularly inspired. Doing the big rock slide, crunchy cliff face bit here is not bad. But I wonder if there's something I could do here that would improve it further, because the flat, boring nature of it obviously can't stay. I always try just like beveling and increasing the cliff edges, seeing where that takes me. I'm deep in thought. No, I don't think that's good. I'm gonna undo that. When's the SpongeBob Easter egg happening? When is your mom gonna get out of my texts? God damn. Yeah, that was kind of fucked up, I'll admit it. Are your triangles auto-merging as you sculpt? How do you do that? Is that dynamic? Yeah, that's dynamic topology, Dyne Topo. You just turn it on here. I highly recommend setting a constant detail level. Otherwise, the relative detail gets confusing. As you zoom in, you get more detail, and I personally prefer a constant level of detail. But yeah, literally as you just start adding stuff, it just adds triangles and then merges them as needed to maintain that level of constant detail. I never knew that was a feature. Yeah, it's super useful. Though, fair warning, like if it wasn't a given because of the nature of creating new triangles and stuff, it runs a high risk of just randomly, and I don't know what it is that triggers it, but you will just lose all material assignment data, all vertex group data, all everything. So that is your warning. Speaking of which, have I lost my material data today? Wow, somehow I still have my material data. That is crazy. Maybe I should just put this in game. When you stream videos. Yeah, I can check my DMs. I'll give it a look-see after stream. Okay, I'll make this flat. That's what I'll do. Make a nice separation between the rock slide here. Am I not pressing control? I am pressing control. New Deadpool movie. Is it any good? I'll probably go watch it soon. I want to watch Twisters and Deadpool. It's good? Nice. I kind of assumed it was going to be good. Ryan Reynolds has always cooked with Deadpool's films. They've always been fun. I want to watch... You know, I only watched Deadpool 2 once, and it was in theaters. I kind of want to watch it again. I want to watch both of them, to be honest. They're both good. I remember enjoying them a lot. Need Transformers ASAP. Oh, that's right. There's a new Transformers film out, too. That's right. And the Overwatch collab. That was a thing. That's right. Because of the movie. I knew that. It's a huge cliff, but alright. Screw it. Look it. So far, so good. Okay, there's a couple areas that definitely need some work like this, but... Hey, Joe, thanks for the $2 tip, man. Appreciate that. Thank you much. Thank you, thank you. So I'm cutting your pipes and wires in your walls over here now. Stop that. I need those wires and also the pipes. The wires more. Internet's important. I'm also taking Weasel inside the walls and sealing it so you can't get them back. Hey, relax, buddy, okay? Weasel didn't do anything to you, okay? Weasel's a good kitty cat. Chill. How would you like it if I just started taking things you like and putting them inside the walls, huh? Wouldn't be very great. I don't think you'd appreciate that much. I'd go as far as to say you might even be a little upset. You know? Not trying to judge and draw conclusions, but you know, maybe slightly. Can I have some stuff? What defines stuff? Now I'm concerned. What it like drywall? Is that stuff? Is that what you mean by stuff? You're talking about drywall? I'm good on the drywall. I already eat enough of that as it is. Is it like asbestos? Insulation? Got an N64 and a stack of games over here inside your walls. Oh. It's sad that you did not take this opportunity. Just shout out you not taking the opportunity to say Burnout 2 on PS2 instead of a game on this N64. I had to say it, alright? You had a golden opportunity right there. There we have to play Burnout 2. Ah, it's Smiling Friends reference. Never mind. Never mind. You just don't partake in our culture. It's fine. Really, I'm not even mad. Just disappointed. very excited to see some of this. I definitely need a bake lighting, and I know the textures are totally going to be like absolutely messed up, and it's going to look awful because I'm not going to bother to do any UV scenes at this point in time. But I am excited to see some of this terrain. All right, what else needs? Okay, some of these new structures over here still need some cliff textures. We'll give them those. Dude, okay. How many of you guys are on Twitter and have seen the Dr. Pepper memes? Have you guys seen this? Do you know what I'm talking about? Everybody's like, sex is great, but nothing is quite as good as a refreshing Dr. Pepper. Please tell me you guys have seen these memes. Any of you guys use Twitter? Have you seen those? Dude, it's driving me crazy. I keep seeing it. Bro, Dr. Pepper hasn't been a meme in a few years, right? I have never seen this until the past few months, and I am convinced that there is like my high-key conspiracy. No, it's that Dr. Pepper is going to these big Twitter meme accounts and paying them to do this unfunny Dr. Pepper meme. I keep seeing it, and these tweets are like big accounts that are posting memes will post like Dr. Pepper memes that are like just not funny, and then they get like 1/10 of their normal likes because it's not a good tweet. I swear to God, dude, it's a conspiracy that I have that these accounts are they're being paid to do Dr. Pepper memes, and then they're not disclosing that Dr. Pepper is paying them to do these shit tier memes about Dr. Pepper. And everybody just like is not paying attention. They're like, oh, that's a terrible meme, and they move on, but they don't realize. Better than Hawk Tua. Oh my God, I know. That is not. Now that one's getting me worked up. I do not. That shit was like worthy of exhaling through my nose. I saw it the first time and I exhaled through my nose. I went, that was a little bit funny, I guess. And that was it. And apparently now she's like on stage places doing stuff, and I'm just like, what happened? Who did that? How'd that happen? Facebook humor? No, for real though. I just don't understand. It's like, it was a little funny. Like the first time. I saw a video today. Apparently she went up on stage. People keep inviting her on stage to go do things. And they were like, do the thing, do the thing, do your whole bit. And she said Hawk Tour, and literally nobody reacted. Poor girl, dude. Getting her 15 minutes of fame, and then they're just gonna milk it for all it's worth. Barbecue flavored Sprite. Is there any other kind of Sprite worth drinking? That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna try out the ground outer texture on this. Okay, I think I've textured everything that's a new rock structure. I really don't want to rebake the lighting because it takes forever to do it on stream, but I might just do it. With that test over there, this should be good. Except I really love Dr. Pepper, and that's fine. Lots of people love Dr. Pepper. Obviously, it's like a very popular soda. Right, like that's a given. Lots of people love Dr. Pepper. Very cool. But to have just like randomly a ton of memes all being like, yum, Dr. Pepper is so good. I don't believe it, dude. I don't believe for a second that is not some marketing ploy by John Pepper, Dr. John Pepper, Dr. Pepper himself. You know what the best soda is? Water? Facts. I literally do not drink soda. I do not. The last time I drank soda was when I tried the McDonald's little $5 meal deal they have, because it was a good deal, and they force you to buy a soda. And obviously I bought Sprite because it's the best soda. From McDonald's it is. You know what I mean? It's the spicy it's the spicy Sprite. You know what I'm talking about. We made a free talk. See, I thought thought that was Taco Bot for like half a second. I literally don't drink soda, proceeds to vape. I don't vape anymore. I quit. I completely quit. I haven't vaped in... God, I don't even know how long. Months and months. Like, so many months. Like, 6 months now, maybe? It's been a while, dude. I completely quit. Cold turkey. And it sucked so bad. All I'm going to say is this, you guys. Difficult thing to quit, dude. Yeah, if anyone in your life ever is suffering from vaping and they quit successfully, give them like a fucking high five and a pat on the ass, dude, because I'm going to be honest, if you've been vaping for years, it's so hard. You will, if you are not addicted to nicotine, you just make peace with the fact that you will never understand just how hard that person in your life quitting is struggling. It's so hard. There are no words that will do justice to the difficulty of it. Dude, oh my god. And for months afterwards, you will have cravings too. Months of cravings. It's like a literal brain worm that's infected your mind, and there's nothing you can do about it. Horrible. It's just horrible. I know a massive vapor, but it's better than when he was smoking 24/7. Oh yeah, vaping is, even with the cursory studies, for sure it's better to be vaping than smoking. Smoking's so bad for you. Just horrible. Also, smoking is just vile and disgusting. With peace and love. Gross. Demon! Thank you very much for the 5, dude. That also McDonald's spray can power a battery? Is that true? That's not true, right? Is that true? I feel like I can power a battery after a McDonald's spray. That shit's delicious. See, that's what the memes should be. None of this Dr. Pepper pandering nonsense where people are supporting Dr. Pepper for probably because they're getting paid for it, right? And then just not disclosing it illegally. But if there's one soda that people should be up in arms about how fucking fire it is, it's the McDonald's spray, because they use so much of the syrup in McDonald's. McDonald's literally pays stupendous amounts of money so that they can use more syrup in their drink. It's literally patented too. It's called Electric Sprite. And that shit is delicious. And people should be talking about that. Not the stupid ass Dr. Pepper, dude. Yeah, okay, buddy. Dr. Pepper is good, I guess. But it's not good enough for meme accounts to be posting about it every 3 days. I'm being paid by McDonald's? No, but if I was and I got free food out of it, I would be so here for it, dude. Oh, that would be awesome. Tell me, be honest, if McDonald's paid you and they were like, hey, you can get free food for life and all you have to do is advertise their stuff, you'd do it. You definitely do it. I mean, you guys are like, I don't even like McDonald's that much. Nah, you do it. That's just free food for life. Period. There ain't nothing I wouldn't do if the price was right. $20 is $20. What can I say? It is what it is. Well, 5 combo meals and McRib. I've actually never had a McRib before. I have no idea if it's any good. I didn't have a Big Mac until like last year. You know, soda as good as Mexican Coke. It truly tastes different. I don't know. Yeah, no, Mexican Coke. Any, just a bottle of Coke from any country, even in Europe as well. Really good. It genuinely is different. McDonald's is good every once in a blue moon. If once in a blue moon is 3 times a week, then I agree with you. You're so right. Hey, thanks to ChatGPT for the auto-generating skybox script. That was pretty cool of you. Alright, I'm gonna throw this in game. We're going to lose the beautiful lighting, and I'm gonna cry a little. I'm gonna poo a little. And it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Whoa, Demon with 4 fivers. Thank you very much. That's a lot of fivers. Thank you, thank you, thank you, dude. Appreciate. Said, besides, you don't even have to actually advertise it. Just casually talk about it and eat it on stream. And then put, at the end of the stream, you put a 5-frame thing that says, stream sponsored by McDonald's, sponsored by Demon. Dude, I would do that. I would do that in a heartbeat. Are you kidding me? I don't necessarily want to sell out for anything, right? But if it was just McDonald's, I'd do it. I like McDonald's, okay? Sue me. Don't sue me. But it's delicious. Cry and shit, I didn't know you were this based. I'll shit myself right now. Alright, we're up to 48 megabytes in size, which is 1 whole megabyte more. No way! Alright, we're gonna browse for a file. Joe, thank you for the $2 tip. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Unironically, would you order 20 McChicken sandwiches or even a 50-piece nugget? I would not order 20 McChickens because McChickens are not that good reheated. I don't think McChickens are that good reheated. So, would I order 20 of them? No, because then I would have to reheat most of them and that would be gross. Oh wait, I don't have that shader. Deadlock ground outer. Never mind. Let me grab that. As for 50-piece nuggets, nah, I'd order like a 20-piece nugget. 50 is a lot, dude. I'm just not that hungry of a person. I would not be as thin as I am if I could actually eat a 50-piece nugget. I will say that. That's a lot of nuggets, dude. No human being should eat 50 nuggets in a row. That's just so many. What is this called? Deadlock ground outer. All right, let's put that. Thin become fat then? No. Nobody should be fat. Do not, if you're not fat now, do not become fat in the future. I'm telling you now. You're welcome. Now you will not. Demon, thank you for the 5. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just throw the chicken patty in an air fryer and boom, it's good. Yeah, but like... No, that's just effort, you know? When I want McDonald's, when I think of McDonald's, I'm like, easy convenience. I'm fat now. Become thin. Some food is unsalvageable once it's cold, bro. True. There's, like, how do you... Like, it's got mayo and lettuce. Listen, if you've ever reheated a taco, you know that soggy hot lettuce is just not it. And that's exactly what the McChicken has. It's mayo and lettuce. And that shit, when you heat up mayo and lettuce, dude, that's nasty. It's just not good. I'm sorry, but it's not. My figure is a goddamn rectangle. Hey, me too. All right, me too. I don't work out enough to work off the small amounts of fat on you know, my belly and my side, so my body does not thin out at the bottom. Oh! Okay, that's just fucking gross, but it'd be like that sometimes, you know? Okay, you know, I'm at least gonna fix that. I'm at least fixing that, because that's ridiculous. But everything else, not bad. I'll totally bake an egg on that. Oh, even this is tiled nicely. Very good. I'm built like a pentagon. Airplane magnet right there. That's crazy. Wait. Is this also nasty? Wait, this one's good? Oh, it must be because the UVs got saved. Lucky me. What, Joe? What, dude? I literally didn't even say anything, you guys. Saying bro could be a pilot. That's awesome. That's really cool. That's fucked. It is. That is pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty bad. It's It's a little funny though. I made myself laugh. That counts for something. You guys are making me self-conscious. Jesus. This is not gonna unwrap right. Can you show what your terrain decimate modifier settings are and what try count is after decimation? It's pretty heavy. I'm hoping to lower it on like final exports, but I'm at 0.25. That brings my face count down from 172k, wait, no, faces is 170k faces down to 43k faces. Ideally, in an ideal world, I raise it from 0.25. I'm portaling pretty hard, so hopefully it's not too bad. Just wondering what could work? Yeah. Realistically, I could raise that a lot higher, obviously. I'm re-importing a lot, and I'm baking lighting a lot. It was so unexpected. Dude, if that... I'm not even gonna lie, like, my sense of humor is just... It's cursed, dude. I contain it very well on stream, but it is rather cursed. You know, one thing I found a little weird, this is so off topic, but talking about the McChickens and how it's like got mayo and lettuce. Dude, in European countries, I didn't know this till I went out to Europe like 2 years ago. One of their like staple dipping sauces, like when you go to grab like ketchup packets here in America, over, at least where I was at in the Netherlands, they have mayo packets, bro. That still to this day blows my mind. Mayo is like a staple dipping sauce over there. Like, they just have mayo packets. Like, that's just like you dip your fries in mayo. It's wild. Did not expect that. We have mayo packets here. That is just unusual to me. Bro, I just fixed this, man! I literally... Bro! What the fuck? I swear I just fixed this. Did I not do a very good job? You know what? I'll separate this whole thing right here. I don't have time for this shit. That'll probably fix it. Words spoken before disaster. Demon with the 5, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thank you. I'm taking ramen noodles and then throwing out the flavor packet. You lost me there. I'm already lost. All right. I'm putting pink sauce and meat in it. Is that pink sauce? Is pink sauce even good? I thought it was just like... What, pink sauce on ramen? Like, I knew you were like a demon, but like, I didn't know it was like that. You thought you fixed it, but it was me unfixed shenanigans. God damn it, Ed Snader. God damn it. Poop cave, poop cave. Good morning, made me want Asian dipping sauce so bad. Did it make you want it enough to go screaming, crying, and pissing yourself in front of McDonald's employees? Pink sauce was a disaster for mailing? Yeah, that was... Oof, that was rough. Oh man, I totally missed the material assignment. I have no idea what pink sauce is. Is it prawn cocktail? God, I actually don't know what pink sauce is. I've seen it at the store before. but I have no clue what it is. Also, it's so gaudy. Like, I would not buy it on the principle of it's just that bright of a color. What? Is this even importing the right? What is? What is happening? Dude, sometimes I think like maybe I'm smart. Maybe I've got what it takes. And then other times I realize that seams don't do anything unless you actually unwrap it again, which I have not done. I have expected the UVs to do literally anything. And why would they? I have not unwrapped it. That doesn't... It's fine. One thing I see about was egg, milk, and other things, so man, I don't know. On TikTok meme sauce, I'm such a boomer. Listen, JS, I've learned you have to download TikTok. You have to. You gotta stay relevant with the memes, or else you'll become that old guy who's sitting on his lawn like, oh, you kids, get off my lawn. You can't become that guy. You gotta stay up to date with culture. Even if it means sitting through skibbity toilet memes. It must be done. No, never gonna happen. I'm gonna shake my fist at clouds all day. I respect it. I respect your commitment. Not everybody is so brave. Most people do it unknowingly. The fact that you're doing it with purpose, I respect it. Then I have skibbity toilet or hawk chua on my feed unironically. Listen, you can get a TikTok feed that has actually good memes on it, okay? You have to curate it, though. You can't just go into TikTok and expect to see shit you like. You got to start swiping past things you hate, and then that one time you see something good, you're like, I'm gonna leave a like on that. Suddenly, you can have a good TikTok feed. Okay? It's not all garbage. They will... Dude, the parent company of TikTok that I forget the name of off the top of my head, they want you. They want you on their app. They will keep you scrolling. The moment you leave one like, they're like, we got him. We got him. He likes something. Show more of that. More. And then their algorithm is just like perfected, and then you're cooked, dude. You're cooked. It's over. There's no hope for you. TikTok doesn't corrupt you. It reveals you. And then it proceeds to, after revealing you, take up all of your free time. You're a bit of a zoomer, RJ. I don't trust your perception of TikTok. I am 26 years old, okay? I'm a adult, okay? I'll have you know, I'm a big, grown adult, sort of. Yeah, I'm 29. I'm basically your grandpa. True. You're so old, wrinkly ass. 29. That's disgusting. My God, you're like Joe Biden sitting in office. Wrinkly mummy monster. Jesus Christ. I remember when I was 26. I'm sorry, JS. I didn't mean any of that, but I had to do it. There was a chance that you were happy and content. I couldn't let that be. Oh man, now this is blurry and ugly. I should have known. I should have known, man. One more, and then I'm gonna bake lighting, and then we're gonna drive through it and stuff. I can't live like this, man. I'm like getting fidgety. I'm itchy. I'm fiending, man. I'm fiending for good UVs. Demon. Thank you for the 10, man. Appreciate it. 2 fivers. Sorry, that one slipped out. Pink sauce is marinara and Alfredo mixed together, and it tastes amazing. Really? You put Parmesan cheese on spaghetti? Yeah. Well, Alfredo is just Parmesan and butter and heavy cream. Really? I didn't know that. Are you... Wait, that's really good to know. My roommate, being vegan, never has had any good vegan Alfredo sauce, so knowing that's what it's made of. Give me some ideas. Yeah, vaping, bros, an addiction to the UV. I'm literally rubbing my arms as this UV is unwrapping. Fine. I've been happy or content for over 10 years. Use my discontent to make Halo models. Well, that is productive. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I've been like reasonably like depressed for a while, but only recently, after not having a terrible sleep schedule, have I felt like an actually good and functioning human being. So hey, shout out reasonable sleep schedules. You know how to define light map groups? I have no idea. I don't even know what that means, Caboodly. Is that like clusters, like portals? What is light map groups? I'm not depressed, I'm just messing. Haha, me too. Haha. Remember the last time I actually had a functioning sleep schedule? Hey, Jaren, what up, man? Functioning sleep schedule goes crazy. Your body all of a sudden just starts working well, and your mind is clear, and your mood is better. It's actually insane. Crazy. Crazy to think that if you just go to sleep at a good time and wake up at a good time with the sun, it's almost like your body is programmed to wake up with the sun. Trying to break up the frigate into multiple different light maps to increase the resolution of individual sections. Oh! Yeah, just use portals for that. Sleep deadass changes our entire brain chemistry. You gotta have that lockdown. Oh yeah. Yeah, Caboodly, if you use portals, that like differentiates where stuff is. BSPs though, light maps are based per BSP, but it's also scaled based on a portal size. So like a small room will get a higher resolution portal than a big room, because from my understanding, you can get higher res areas based off of that. I don't fully know the details of how it works, but I have had good results with that. Now you can make a specific region of a single BSP. Oh? That does sound interesting. Light only, tool fast, low, go. We're gonna sit and stare at this screen for the next 3 minutes. How do you make a specific region of a BSP? I've never heard of that. I'm learning. Whoa! 4 fivers from Demon of Song! Hey! Thank you for the 20. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He said some people were designed to be awake during the day, and others were designed to be awake during the night, but society demands the people that are supposed to be awake during the night be productive during the day too. See, I thought that for a long time. I thought I was a nighttime person, but dude, that was just me having had a terrible schedule my entire life. Literally just went to bed on time against my inner urges. The feeling of waking up in the morning and being like, the birds are chirping and the sun is shining. Dude, genuinely miraculous. Yeah, no offense to that scope. Yeah, I don't think there is such a thing as a night owl. Night owls are just people who are happy. Like, I love driving around at night. I think the vibe is great. It's awesome. And I was like, yeah, I'm a night owl. Now I'm of the belief that I was just wrong and delusional the entire time. Being awake at night is a great vibe, to be sure. There is a certain magic to being awake at 3 a.m. when the world is quiet and all things are dark and you're alone out somewhere in public, and it's cool. But yeah, that's cope. There's no such thing as night owls. That's just people whose schedules are cursed and they're enjoying a vibe. I've never had a normal sleep schedule, even as a kid, but I also admit it's dysfunctional. I'm actually seeing a psychiatrist now because every single trick and treatment I've tried has failed. Yeah, I mean, I've had trouble with it. I can't say that every single trick has failed because I've had a good schedule recently, but my whole life it's also been really bad. Really, really bad. So I relate to you there. It's like a habit thing. I'm hoping this time I can really finally be on a good schedule forever. But I hope you can find something that works for you, man, because the difference between being on a consistent good schedule that has you like waking up in the morning versus being on a schedule where you're waking up like afternoon and going to bed in the AMs, It is so shocking what a difference an offset of like 4 to 5 hours can make. It's really crazy. It is like genuinely a night and day difference. And 7-year-old rejected shotgun still sleeps the normal way. Yeah. I was staying up till like 6 a.m. for the past like week before a couple days ago, and now I feel like a completely different person. The sleep schedule is so fucked. The moment that I go sleep around like 4 a.m. wake up around 10 a.m. Then after a couple hours I'm so tired I end up sleeping for another hour or two. Dude, that was literally me for like a week, about a week ago. And I'm gonna be honest, my mental state was so poor. I was just like, damn, I guess I'm just now suddenly spontaneously depressed. I wonder why I feel like absolute garbage and can't get anything done. It's so weird. And then suddenly I have a normal good sleep schedule, and then I'm like, wow, I have no idea what changed, but I sure do feel good and positive and happy. We're still waiting on the light baking. I'm baking it on low, so the shadows are going to be a little dark, but only a little. Fantasy with plants. Oh, it's going to look so good. I did have a stream where I did it with plants and stuff recently, but yeah. Life do be rough as hell, but it's amazing how much of the suck is purely stress due to excess caffeine and poor sleep. Yes, absolutely. I'm going to get baked next. We were so real for that. Nah, but sleep is... I did not give sleep enough credit, alright? Sleep is actually so unbelievably important. It's not... Like, I always... Dude, I would see those, like, Twitter posts. It's like, 5 things you need to do to get more productive. And I would just be like, KYS, dude. I don't care. Shut up. And then, but number 1 was always like, get a consistent sleep schedule. And I was like, wow, no shit, man. But then I was completely ignoring that and didn't have one. And the moment I did have one, everything's better. Maybe they were on to something. I don't know. Who's to say, really? Who's really to say? Bad sleep can make you depressed. Caffeine can cause stress. True. If I drink too much coffee, I get anxious. I gotta, like, work it off. Modded Gamer! Thank you for the $6 tip. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He said, so the thing is, a lot of our issues we have today, including sleep, can be fixed with better diets. Agreed. He said, in the U.S. especially, we have horrible diets across the board that suggest one of the biggest reasons why we have many health issues. 100%. Our processed food diet, not to sound like one of those annoying, preachy people, but yeah, processed food diet's terrible. And I'm not really one to talk because I eat a ton of processed food, but yeah. I'm bloated all the time because of the processed food. I've had times in my life where I would cut out processed food almost entirely from my diet. Dude, my bloat completely went away. Completely went away. And I felt so much better. Around that time I was sleeping well. It literally was like the best time of my life. And now getting a better sleeping schedule, that feeling is returning of just like positivity and normalcy. Because we taste like shit to animals. Our diets fucking suck. It's terrible. It's so bad. I agree. Our diets are terrible. And we should feel bad. Because we can do better. I started eating less and make sure that I had good nutrients. Yeah, that makes such a difference. It actually makes such a difference. Dude, and I hate this too because I constantly see all these annoying ass people on the internet being like, here's 5 things you need to do to feel better throughout the day. And I can't help but feel like they're being so annoying and preachy, but there's a little voice in the back of my head that knows they're right. And now that I'm actually practicing those things, I feel way better every day. Crazy. Bro, just take a cold shower. No. I know that cold showers do actually have a positive impact, but I just refuse. That's one point I will not concede on, okay? You cannot make me take a cold shower. I need a hot shower. I need my skin to be melting off, and I need to just close my eyes and just sit there in the hot shower with the water bearing down the back of my neck and just... My best ideas come in those moments. Sign up for Hustlers University. You're right. You're absolutely right. Spa days are the shit. I have not done a spa day. Maybe ever, actually. I think if I get a massage, I will, like, scream in agony. Going for walks and a hot cup of tea destroys stress like crazy? Yeah. I'll go. I can't really... I mean, I can go for walks, but I prefer to go for drives and then maybe, like, get out and just walk around after going somewhere, but nothing hits quite the same, like, blistering hot water in the shower. Facts. Facts. You know, I will say the only time I like a cold shower is after being out in the sun or after jumping out of, like, a jacuzzi or something. I won't do, like, a cold shower, but, like, a colder shower. That's the only time. What? What is this unhinged sentence, Darksteel? Tea is just gay water? What? That is the craziest shit I've ever heard, dude. What? Oh my god. Dude, Sidorak, you... Cold showers are great, but a Dr. Pepper is refreshing. Holy shit, dude. That's crazy. What a way to come full circle with that one. I hate streaming and trying to bake lighting. This normally takes like maximum of 5 minutes. Absolute maximum. We have to have been here for like 10 minutes. Am I just like tweaking out? It's been so long since I've been waiting for the first step. Just like analyze the thing, man. Analyze the thing. Will you analyze the map, please? So that we can start the light baking process. We haven't even started yet. I'm freaking out. Smoke like 500 cigarettes. Yeah, these cigarettes are so gross. I'll occasionally smoke a cigarette at like a party just because, you know, it's a vibe. If I'm like drinking, you know, I'm tipsy to drunk and I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll smoke a cigarette. But I've tried smoking a cigarette sober. Oh, it's so bad. It's so disgusting. It's so gross. I actually hate cigarettes so much. That was part of my routine actually for when I was quitting vaping. Literally will just like... I hate cigarettes so much that I would be like, I need to get a nicotine fix. So I'd smoke a cigarette and I'd be like, that was the most vile, repulsive, disgusting thing of my life. I hate them so much that it actually stopped. Like, that was actually one of the key things that stopped me from vaping, was smoking nasty ass cigarettes, like a couple of them, because I would be like, oh, time to get my nicotine fix. And then I'd smoke a cigarette and it would be so gross that I would just be like, nah, I'm good. I'll just not ever smoke again. That's so disgusting. See a gap under that cannon, it's triggering. Oh! You see nothing anymore because Sapien has crashed because the processing is occurring. It's happening. It's happening! Sapien crashed because the processing is happening. Let's go, dude. Just drink 1 million beers. Bro. What, bro, you drink? Drink 1 million beers right now. Bro, drink 1 million beers if you're not a pussy. You're not a pussy, are you? Drink 1 million beers right now, dude. That's me at a party. I'm a terrible influence. Is it still on the instancing section of light mapping? Yeah, it was taking a minute. We're good now, though. It's that processing part that takes forever. Like, I mean, I'm only doing low to be fair, but this BSP is not that complicated. The direct illumination and all these lighting steps, they really don't take all that long. The idea that people enjoy the feeling of cigarettes gives them lost some of my faith in humanity, and I'm all about weed and alcohol. I mean, I get vaping, dude. Sweet, delicious flavors, massive head rush, the satisfying feeling of, you know, inhaling and exhaling smoke out of your mouth. All wonderful experiences. Cigarettes have ruined that for me, dude. They're so terrible. Like, as harsh, hot, scorching feeling on the back of your throat. And then the flavor is just like tobacco-y and nasty. And then it just sticks to everything. And it's, dude, it's just so bad. Like, quitting vaping was hard because everything about the process was pleasant and nice. I genuinely don't think I could ever... Yeah, and then obviously cigarettes are like way worse for you. So I guess I can be happy to know that I will, no matter how many cigarettes I smoke, I don't think I could ever get addicted. But that's why if somebody hands me, like, even though I have quit nicotine, if I'm drinking and somebody hands me a cigarette, I'll smoke that cigarette because I hate them. And I'm literally just smoking it for the vibe and the slight buzz. But if somebody hands me a vape, I will be like, get that shit, get that little addiction machine away from me, dude. I will never, ever in a million years touch a fucking vape. But a cigarette, absolutely. I'll smoke one at a party. One. RJ drinks water to become a Giga Chad, dude. Yeah, I'm a hydro homie. I'm hydrated all day, every day. Never smoked anything. Don't plan to. The last time I drank was on my 21st birthday about 5 years ago. Didn't care much for it. I mean, to be honest, unless you're like hanging out with a group of friends and you just like want to let loose and be at like a party environment, you know, where everybody's just having a good time, there, I really don't have a reason to drink. I will only ever drink with other people. I think drinking alone is crazy. I literally could not think of a reason to drink alone. Drinking is definitely a social thing. Just be social, no need to drink. Yeah, I mean, I hang out all the time with people without drinking. That requires friends. Yeah, fair point. Until I moved out here to Austin, I didn't really have anybody to hang out with. It was kind of shit. I've done cigarettes since I figured out why people like them. Yup, that's the smart move. I remember my ex actually got me into vaping. I was like, I wonder what's the vape that she's always hitting like, and I hit it and my head just fucking sent me to space for like those 10 seconds. I got the rush and then that was it, dude. Modded Gamer, thank you for the $2 tip. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. 500 cigarettes. I used to smoke cigarillos because most of my friends only smoke cigarettes and I hate them too, but cigarillos, especially the kind I get, are so much smoother and taste so much better. Yeah, cigarillos are nice. I remember my brothers actually used to smoke cigarillos occasionally. It was like, I mean, it's kind of like a cigar, right? You're not smoking cigars every day, nor are you smoking cigarillos every day. It's like a special occasion kind of thing. Those are kind of fun sometimes, I guess. I haven't had one like since back then, though. My family took me to a bar for my 21st and tried a few things, didn't feel a thing and didn't really like it, so I haven't done it again. Ugh. Stay away from ciders then. You'd probably love ciders. They're sweet, delicious. It's like alcoholic apple juice. They're so tasty. My God, I love cider. I hate beers. They taste like cardboard piss. I'll drink them, but I hate them. My addiction time is to the grind. Real. You're real for that. I hope to never be addicted to anything again. Nicotine got... That shit was crazy, dude. I see people who smoke vapes now, and I low-key just feel bad for them. I'm like, oh no, you're gonna quit one day, and you're gonna have to go through the hellscape that I did. Because quitting vaping, dude, it's like months of suffering. Like, actual mental anguish. Like, I can't describe to you the genuine, like, I don't know what words do justice to the horrible mental anguish you go through when you quit, but it is so unpleasant, and all you can do is just ride it out and do your best to hold strong. There is no magic bullet. It's just, it's like, I'm gonna quit, and it's like, okay, you're gonna suffer for a week really badly, then 2 weeks kind of badly after that, then like a month where it's like a little bit there, and then in the next couple months, just randomly your brain's gonna go, ah, and then that's gonna be it. And then eventually, after like 4-ish months, maybe around that time, you'll just not be addicted anymore. That's a long time to be suffering mentally every single day. I'm just so glad I'm done with it now. That was horrible. I don't ever want to do that again. Craving for any addiction is like an angry anxiety. You don't know you're feeling. It's hard to acknowledge. Yeah, it literally makes you like high-strung and twitchy and horrible. Oh, it's just awful. That's not worth it. No addiction is worth it. I need to actually place these towers. These are cursory placements of the towers. And JS cooked so hard with these that like I need to actually give these a proper place where they look good. I need to look at the original Extinction map and see if I can't mimic the placements in a meaningful way. Craving for any addictions, like I have a buddy that's into vaping. He tried to get me on it and promised me there was 0 nicotine. Turns out it was all nicotine and he's still on it. Yeah. I think it's really fucked up to like I have been a bad influence to my friends before, and like we'll be out like partying or something, and I'll be like, here, hit my vape, because it's like if I think someone's not at risk of getting addicted, I'll be like, yeah, hit my vape, it's fun, whatever. And then they take like one hit and it's like, ahaha, you hit the vape, and then your head rush happened, and then you're like, oh, I'm gonna fall over. But then if anybody asks me for the vape, or back when I did vape, if they asked me for it, I would say no. Like nobody, if somebody asked me for a vape, I would say no. That was my rule. But I would jokingly hand it to people I knew that didn't vape occasionally, which I acknowledge is a terrible thing. But yeah, my rule was if they ever asked me for it, I would not, and that's how I could just like get funny reactions out of them. Make you feel as stressed as a single parent with 4-year-old. Yeah, it's just very stressful. It's very bad. It is a very specific comparison. What the hell? Get people addicted to Jesus. I love Jesus. The cool guy. Did some pretty cool stuff. Shout out Jesus. It's crazy that I'm light baking on low on stream. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think grunts have methane vapes they pass to each other. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, they do. I mean, they're vaping 24/7. You shoot their little backs off, all their vape juice spills out. It's fucked up. Imagine that though, like grunts probably smell like actual just shit all the time. Like grunts are huffing methane 24/7. They literally walk up to you and that shit's gonna be leaking out. You know that's not a perfect seal. They smell like doo-doo, bro. Grunts are nasty. When is all this going on? Steam, because this is so cool. Eventually. I don't know about this map. Huge Grass will be on... The new update for Huge Grass will be out very soon. I'm really excited about that, actually. I might actually spend the next, like, 4-ish days not doing Extinction, but actually finishing Huge Grass, because I really do want to get it out by, like, the 30th. I think that would be great. Getting addicted to smelling glue and acetone from rat fur. Pretty healthy, though. Yeah. Nah, that's, Wait, remember the way to give a grunt CPR? Dog, there's no way. What? Why would you... Grunts breathe through their mouth, though. They have a mask over their mouth. I'm confused. Why? I feel like I've heard that before and I know what the implication is, but like, how does that actually make sense? Does it make sense? I don't know. Sorry, I was zoned out there for a second. I will not elaborate. Probably for the best, dude. Probably for the best. I kind of want you to, but probably for the best. Ow. I'm not teabagging him. You do have to fart in the grunt's mouth. Fucking rip like a Beyblade. This is the most cursed conversation. I hate it. As being so active in the Halo community with big projects has been a while for me, especially Forge mode. Learn modding, it's so fun. So fun, dude. Making mods rocks. Like Forge, but way crazier and more in depth. Even Halo Infinite's god tier Forge pales in comparison. When are you making a Beyblade dueling mod though? Unfortunately, I have this other mod where I'm giving Cortana a maid outfit, and that's getting in the way of the scheduling. A little bit difficult, as you can imagine. Guys, we're almost there. The photon cast stage is it's nearly complete. When working on 2 Xboxes, I don't have any cool PCs. I've never owned one. Listen, all I'm saying is these are old games, okay? These are old games, therefore even a laptop can run these. But then again, if you've never owned a PC, it's going to be really hard to mod because you got to get really technical with certain parts. So that's fair. Halo Infinite Forge, though, does go pretty crazy. It's got some mod tool level stuff. Modded Gamer! Thank you for the $2 tip. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. F-Gather's going to take an hour. Don't say that. Don't say that. It won't take that long. Remember, Skaboodly worked at 343, so take everything he says as 100% canon for real, for real. Skaboodly, is that true? Really, can you confirm that the grunt CPR thing is canon? I didn't say anything. That's true. You do have plausible deniability on this. Alright, guys. Alright. Let's see what's going on. Yo, Joe! Thank you for the $2 tip as well, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Unironically, I would let it rip as hard as possible. Dude, considering the conversation we're having about the grunt thing right now, I'm just going to pause here for a second. Anyway, if you somehow made a mod of Beyblade and we playtest at a tournament, best mod of the decade for real, for real. Listen, I hate to be that guy, but I just really wasn't into Beyblade that much as a kid. I was not a Beyblade Bionicles kind of guy, you know? I had, as soon as I learned about computers at like 9 years old, I got really into everything technical, you know? I wanted to start my own RuneScape private server so that I could give myself god tier items and make everyone my loyal subjects. You enjoyed Bionicles and you fucking know it. I didn't, okay? I don't know. Like, I had friends who liked Bionicles and I would play with their Bionicles at their house, but I didn't really know anything about it. I didn't even know there was a Bionicle TV show until a couple years ago, actually. I had no idea Bionicles went so deep. And now I found out there's an entire Bionicles fandom of people who are like hyper deep into Bionicles that I didn't even know. There's like lore and a story to it. It's crazy. I didn't know any of that. I grew up dude, I literally grew up alongside that, but I just had no idea it was happening. I was like contained in my own little bubble. The Bionicle TV show was about as good as that Halo TV show. Damn, that's rough. That's rough. Are you the Harry Potter? I watched the movies. I never read the books. I actually rewatched the movies not that long ago. Holy shit, real Green Knight. Real Green Knight sighting. Rare real Green Knight sighting. Me who grew up on Hero Factory? I don't know what Hero Factory is either, dude. I played Halo. And I played Halo. And I played Gary's Mod. And Minecraft. How is it rare? I'm almost always here. That's true. You have been here lately. He's light mapping on stream. It's really exciting. Listen, we're having good conversations, okay? Skaboodly just made grunt fart CPR canon, so I think that's a pretty big moment. A big deal. That doesn't happen every stream. I think that must have been, what, 20, 25 minutes of light mapping? See that Castle Crashers got not only DLC but Steam Workshop support after like more than a decade? Bro, what? Is there a modding community enough for there to be workshop support? That game's old now. But then again, MCC, who am I to talk, right? Like, I'm literally modding a game that originally came out in 2007. So... Alright, how does the light baking look on low? Not bad. So it's passable. Shadows are a little dark in some places, but it's okay. Decent. Not bad, not bad. Ooh, it's a little messy over here, though. I mean, to be fair, the textures also just look like ass, but... Could be worse, I guess. Oh god. What did I debug? Debug. Oh. Not ideal. It definitely looked better on medium baked lighting, but I'll take it for now. Alright, I want to explore these new areas and get a feel for all this. Let's get a warthog down. Let's do a little bit of exploration. Hey, yo! Davy Jones with the 10 or 2 fivers. Thank you, man. I appreciate the support. The real question, you ever considered expanding into other engines, mainly UE5? Just curious if the YouTube career is your priority or if you're trying to break into the game dev industry anyway. I am definitely trying to break into the game dev industry. I've actually been applying around a couple places. I would love to get good at UE5 because it's the most promising engine. I have a decent amount of experience with Unity already. I'm reasonably good at it. I was working on some indie projects for a while. I got my start with VR chat avatars and importing, which familiarized me with the engine initially, and then ever since then I've expanded beyond it. But yeah, I'm definitely interested in all that stuff. YouTube is not currently a priority. I mean, it is my main priority right now, but I would not like it to be going forward. But then again, if I can make it into something big, then that's even better. See, making GTA 7 in 10 years? That's a dream, isn't it? I'd like to work on big projects like that. It'd be pretty great. My name is in the credits for Infinite. Why do I not have a job yet in a game dev studio? That's pretty cool, though. That's spooky as hell. God damn it. Oh, I want to go through this area over here. Oh my god, the terrain's so rough right here. Holy hell. Let's go through the low poly cave. Certified low poly cave moment. You might have the skill set to branch out. Don't stop making Halo mods though, or I'll be sad. I cannot see a future where I stop making Halo mods. I love making Halo mods so much. It's so fun. I have such a love for Halo. I genuinely don't see a world in which I stop. I think the variety, obviously it needs to be smoothed out, and the textures and geometry are still really rough, but like, as for the general shapes of stuff, I think this is pretty dang good. Whatever this thing is needs some love, but like, yeah, I think this is nice. The terrain is good. I mean, I agree, but if it was like smoother and rough, like purposefully rough, this is like accidentally rough. I'm like, I don't even know what that is. Some polish for sure, isn't it? Green's becoming a VTuber? Green, is that true? Congrats, man. Congrats, that's so epic. You always struck me as a VTuber. This game's pretty fun. I like this. Yeah, this terrain's a lot more interesting. Some good stuff here. Good stuff. Could definitely do a little bit more with maybe some areas to explore in here. Maybe add even a cave through this one. That would be cool. Maybe an interior structure through some of them would be nice. But yeah, this is pretty rad. Yeah, let's go through the big cave. I haven't even gone through the big cave yet. It's nice. It feels like this is a big environment. And I see it with like ground textures and grass and trees and some like rocks placed around. This will really feel like a very large open area. It'll be really good. What mic do I use? I use an AT2035. Audio Technica. This is ready for 50v50? I wish. God, I wish. Just starting to look like the cut Halo 3 Global Firefight map? I guess so, huh? Well, that was a bit more arc sandy. This is more, you know, like Savannah sand and dirt. But I hope the vibe is that. I do want the vibe to be like that. You say it's worth buying that mic? I think the AT2035 is an amazing mic. I have not had any issues. And I mean, the mic is really good, but obviously at the end of the day, like it gives great quality, but definitely it's the kind of mic where you can't really be far away from it. Like the way that it's always up close to my face, you do have to be close to it. If you want a mic that can pick up your voice and isolate it, I mean, I guess if you have like NVIDIA broadcast, it doesn't really matter. Tried using portals that didn't increase the resolution. Oh, wait, Skaboodly, have you on your BSP? You can just straight up increase the resolution in your BSP at the top of your scenario. That's just how you get higher resolution. I don't know if you already were doing that or not, but that's just where that's straight up where you increase the resolution right here. I feel like you probably knew that though. One Lich video, I've been putting it off. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I know. But even at high resolution, I still get really low res. I'm not really sure, to be honest. If you have a resolution really high and it's part of that BSP, it should just work. If it's instance geometry, it might be lower resolution. If it's like instance geometry, I would recommend making sure they're not instance geo, because instance geo generally get much lower resolution than clusters do. They're just like lower priority when unwrapping or something. I might be wrong about that, but I know for sure clusters are like non-instance geo seem to get higher priority. I just don't know whether to get the mic you have or an Elgato mic. Honestly, I don't know. I've never had any issues with the AT2035. You just have to have a mixer for it. It's not like a USB mic. I have a mixer on my desk that it plugs into, and then the mixer plugs into my PC. And then, but what's nice about the mixer though is you get tons of control over the mic. Usually you have an application on your PC that controls the like middle ground. This geo looks fine as long as it's per pixel instead of per vertex. That's a good point. I never use those modifiers on them, but yeah, I can imagine that makes a big difference. This is a good start though. From the sky, it looks a little, I don't know, actually. It doesn't look half bad. It definitely needs something to like kind of combine them all together. It does feel like rocks that have like been tossed onto a flat grid, but I think if I spend some time kind of connecting them together with some bits, adding some instance geometry pieces to smooth things out and adding detail, it'll look a lot nicer, because like this also kind of has that struggle. but when I really pulled everything together with the art direction, it felt a lot better. So I think this is actually pretty darn good. This will make for some really fun gameplay, I think, if I can get things working well. The test, though, is the mammoth. Big trees, there will be regular sized trees. And big rocks. Stream number 2, Vascuum rejected at the banished skiff. Is there a model? Did anyone ever release a model of the banished skiff? I remember seeing some videos of people spawning it in Infinite, but I don't recall ever seeing anybody exporting the skiff model. I would be totally down to make it as a vehicle. It's a really cool vehicle. But I just don't know of any model that's been released. Any model, or if there are ever even any textures for it. Worst case, wait, I have the banished skiff. It's on the list. No way. Dude, oh man, that'd be so sick. Demon, thanks for the 5, dude. Thank you, thank you. And OMG, what the fuck? Sentient amulet? Nobody talks about this. Sentient amulet? Wait, what? What does that mean? What does that mean? Baldur's Gate 3? Is that a thing? Does it like talk to you? Dude, by the way, shout out Baldur's Gate 3 for having things like spells that let you speak to animals, and then every animal actually says things if you decide to take that route. Like, you could go through an entire playthrough, never speak to an animal, and get like a full detailed game experience. Then you're like, next playthrough I'm going to talk to every animal, and then you get like a completely different experience with tons of different stuff because they decided to actually voice every single animal. It's crazy, dude. Fallout London. I hope Fallout London's good. I'm very interested in it. I love when modders do stuff to that scale. It's amazing. Alright, time to speed up the elephant. Yay! Oh god, what am I stuck on? I'm stuck on something. A tiny hill has defeated the mammoth. This is so sad. F in the chat, dude. Alright. Do the mammoth go through this place well? E. Like the rebel, aren't you? Success. Let's go, dude. It's crazy because I've spent so much time just on this area, and it's not even done yet, and there's still so much more of the map to do. All of these areas on the sides. I mean, I've done this area, but I still need to rework this a bit. This, plus all the side areas over here. I've only done randomly this teensy bit here, this sloped top area, which is pretty cool, actually. There's so much to do. I still have no idea what the hell I'm going to do for the Covenant side, man. Genuinely have no idea. It's this massive area over here, and I literally could not tell you what the hell I'm going to do. The hangars also? Yeah, but the hangars are basically like a one and done thing. The 400 beams hit the ship? Yeah, they sure do. Probably position them so that doesn't happen. Fill the ravine with water and have the water type elevators from a Great Halo 2 take you down to a playable space. See, that'd be cool, but one thing I learned from Huge Grass is that kind of takes away from the actual experience of everything. If you, like, have things where there's, like, smaller interior spaces, it's kind of nice sometimes, but I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Oh, dude, those red beam towers do look really cool, though. I love that. Shout out JS for making these awesome beam towers. They're so cool. Maybe it's just because it's been so long since I made like a whole ass new vehicle but I really, really love this cannon, dude. Something about it, I really feel like it just came out so well. Not that it, as a vehicle in itself, is anything particularly amazing. I just feel like the process of getting into the game happened so smoothly, and it just came out just like very polished and refined that I really like it, man. I think it's so cool. Halo 3 shaders OP. No, for real though, like they actually are. They're carrying this thing hard. When somebody came in the other day when I was working on it and they said, oh, is this the Halo 2 anniversary model? I was just like, I did my job right porting this thing to Halo 3. Somebody thought it was the anniversary model, bro. That's it. That's the highest praise I could have gotten on this process. Pretty good. Pretty good. Gotta coordinate teammates to secure the cannon to make the bridge safe enough for Elephant to cross. Core gameplay component. That would be pretty rad, yeah. Cannon has always been cool, but please give it a different sounds. It is way smaller to the large one and just as deafening. True, true. Maybe like a slightly higher pitched version of that with less volume, less bass. You're like, damn, I'm good. Yeah, that made me feel pretty good. All right, I feel pretty satisfied with this. 4 hours of work and, I don't know, something cool to show for it. A much different vision for the map, and it's looking pretty good. Still a lot more to do, but I think this might be a good time to call it quits for the day. At least on stream, anyway. I might work on this way too much off stream. But that said, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all the support. All the super chats have been amazing, and the tips as well. Thank you guys for just being here in the chat. The ideas, as always, have been wonderful. You know, I really got to say this. I do appreciate the collaboration with you guys in chat. Like, your ideas are always appreciated. They're good. Let me know you can check your DMs like I mentioned. Yeah, I'll check them right after stream. I'm going to go make some food and then unwind and check everything. Thank you again, JS, for the towers, by the way. They're so damn awesome. I really love these. This is like, this has genuinely made me so excited for the map. Just, I know that's a weird thing to say, but like, that's so cool. But thank you. And thank you guys again for being here. I'll be live again tomorrow, same time. So I hope to see you guys there. Have a wonderful rest of your night if it is night for you. And I'll see you then. Bye-bye.